This meeting is being recorded.
Welcome to another episode of Two Drunk Bros. I am your one drunk bro, Troy the Ruthless Rutledge, and with me another drunk bro, Cody the Viking Osborne. On today's episode, we're going to talk about who the fuck knows.
About what? You're lagging. It sounded like you said nuts.
Maybe I did.
Is your booster on?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Oh, you're lagging like a sagging, dude. That's
Oh
weird.
no. We got a pretty big storm going on right now outside. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
I was gonna say it's storming.
I don't
on
know if
both
I got
of our
some
roads.
weather interference here. It's like monsoon season in Missouri right now, man. It's fucking crazy out there.
Yeah, it's storming here too. What you drinking
Good
tonight?
times. I am having my Budweiser with Budweiser.
I'm drinking a unnamed beverage. It's an IPA.
IBC root beer.
No, it's a beer my buddy makes. He hooked me up with a bunch of them, so I'm gonna drink them because they're fucking delicious.
He didn't name them. He doesn't name it.
Not yet. This is only his second beer he's made. His first beer was amazing. It was a brown ale. I told him to call it Build the Wall Brown Ale, but he wouldn't.
Oh man, all I know is I'm running on like 2 hours of sleep, 6 Monster Energies, suicidal thoughts, and I am ready to either fight God or become him. Like I'm just like, let's fucking do it. Thank God for beer.
I had sex this morning. I had a good night's sleep. I had a good day, you know.
Nice.
I cut some trees down in my backyard. I put a back door on my house. Went to that little town we lived in was having like a Ashland Days thing, and it was alien themed. So I went to that for a second, and then went to a comic book store, bought some Spawn shit, and got some LED lights from my shelf.
Nice.
Yeah, and they look great. Just been a good day.
I would tell you what I got you because I'm excited about it and I'd like to show it to you, but you're just gonna have to wait till I come up to see you. Like I'm excited to show it to you though.
That's all right.
Because wait here, move your head a little to the side. Yeah, I don't see one of those on your shelf.
No, I keep my sex toys in my closet.
See, I keep mine in a guitar-shaped gun case in my truck.
Next to your eye patch.
Exactly.
I got you this, Troy. I got you this.
It's a tie.
It's at the right length you can hang yourself when you feel like life's got you down.
Right, I appreciate that. So, what hit the ground first? The feather or the depressed kid?
They both fall at the same rate of speed. If you know anything about gravitational pull and jaguars, which we're going to get into.
Well, I just want to say that the feather hit the ground first because the kid was stopped by the rope.
But his toe skimmed it.
Skimmed it just a little bit. That's because he didn't trim his toenails.
He was like this.
Just enough for hope. Like, this was a bad idea.
I immediately regret my decisions.
What are orphans and apples? What's the difference between orphans and apples? Apples get picked.
Hey,
saying.
I got picked, so.
You did.
Looks
Good
like
for you.
It's because I was the apple of my parents' eye.
Smooth.
So what's new with you, Charlie Brown? It's been a hot minute since we did a podcast.
It has. Just samo, world domination.
I don't know if you can tell this because of my beard. I've lost tons of weight. I'm probably way skinnier than you are now.
You might be.
So skinny, bro.
Like, the diet's kind of shit. I ain't even going to lie.
Sounds like
Thing
it's
is,
going well. No sleep, monsters.
right? Well, the thing is, I get off work at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and nothing's open yet, right?
Yeah.
Everything opens up at like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I had to wait for the bank to open the other day. So I'm just walking around Walmart, and I'm like, that's a really good looking chocolate cake.
I've been in this exact position.
I'm going to get a chocolate cake. But I need to eat something before I can have dessert. So I'm
Exactly.
going to get these two Tostina party pizzas and put them together
Yeah. With
to make a
ranch.
sandwich
Yeah. With ranch.
with ranch and sriracha because, I spice things up now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I even bought a new knife just to cut it better because my steak knives just tear the pizza.
God
So
damn, bro.
I bought a better serrated bread knife so I could eat my pizza sandwich.
I could just see you out on your truck's tailgate with like microwave pizza, and you're like, yeah, I'm about to get down. A brand new bottle of ranch next to you with a brand new bottle of sriracha. You're like, I got these at home, but I just can't wait.
Right, it's too far.
You have
I
a
bought a microwave and a adapter for my truck to plug it in, and
yeah,
then I returned it. I was like, someone's already cooked in this.
you have like a 300 pack of plastic forks because they don't just sell them in the singles. You're like, I only need one. Oh, dude, I didn't tell you.
Didn't tell me what.
This is bananas. Maybe I did tell you and I just don't remember. I've been smoking so much meth lately, It's part of my dietary program, the Ginny Crack diet, but they
It
also
worked.
yeah.
I lost
They
3 pounds
also
of teeth.
Mari started his own dietary program called Meth Mari. It's amazing, dude. The results are phenomenal.
I'll have to check it out.
But so I did this lady's bathroom. I remodeled it. That's what I've been doing over the last few weekends.
Yeah.
And she gave me a call last weekend, and she's like, "Hey, I know a guy. These guys are all retired. The lady I did the bathroom for is retired, and this guy that she knows is a retired. I don't even know what he did, but she's like, hey, he's got a 12-foot sleep 6 to 8 pop up camper that he wants to get rid of." And I'm like, all right. She's like, if you're interested, let me know, and you guys can come by and check it out. I'm like, okay. So I talked to the old lady about it, and she's like, yeah, if anybody's giving anything away, usually it's just real shit, something
Yeah.
very wrong with it, stuff like that. So I was talking to my buddy about it, and he's like, usually when you get a deal like that, it's probably, the guy said it's been sitting in his yard for 3 years, hasn't been touched. And he's like, you got to check for mice, like, field mice like to get up into that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They eat all the wires out. They eat the beds out, like bad stuff, like stuff that it's going to cost you a lot more money to fix it than worth it. So I'm like, great. I didn't really have a very good hopes going to it. So we go over there to check it out. I'm just like, whatever. Now, this guy just wants to give it away. He doesn't want any money for it. He just wants to give it away. And I'm like, so we go there. He's got it all popped up and popped out, and it's like a little shell. You crank it, it raises, and then the sides pop out. And
Yeah.
there's beds on each side, and it's got like a kitchen that folds up and flops back down. It's on a hinge. So like there's a kitchen sink and a stove, and before you fold it all down, it's like on a countertop, and you just fold the countertop down. And it all comes in one piece, and all the hoses are still connected. It's cool as hell, man. But we get in there, he had it all popped out. Dude, this guy's never used it. It's absolutely brand new. Pristine brand
No
new.
shit.
100%. There's nothing wrong with it. There's
Sounds
no
like you have a touring vehicle.
dude, there's no damage in it. There's nothing. Everything works in it. He said the lights, it's 12-volt system.
Yeah.
He doesn't know anything about electrical. So he's like, I don't know what's wrong. I'm like, it's 12-volt system. Pretty easy stuff. I'll figure it out. Don't worry. But the AC works amazing in it. Everything works. He showed me how to fold it up. He gave me the keys. I was like, you really just want to give this away? He's like, yeah. He's like, I bought it. And then I remembered I don't like camping. It's like, well, I guess with old age that happens. And he's like, I could sell it. He's like, even if I asked for like, he's an old guy. He's like, if I, I just know if I asked for $100, some asshole would come here and say, I'll give you 90 for it. And he's like, that shit would just piss me off. Fuck him. You can have it for free. I was like, all right, dude. I was like, I'll use it, man. Trust me. I'm going to use the shit out of this. Yeah, dude, we hauled it home. Fucking, it's beautiful. The only I just got to change the tires because the tires been sitting in his yard for 3 years, so they're all worn and weathered, and these are fucking itty bitty like little trailer tires because the thing's 12 foot long and it's probably, I don't know, 4 foot tall before you fold it out.
So when we going camping?
Shit, whenever, dude. My wife was looking at going up to Minnesota. It's only like 7 hours from here.
Minnesota.
That's
pretty far north, man.
Yeah, they got deep timber, though.
Yeah, they do.
And it's closer than Wyoming.
True.
Oddly enough, it's closer than Wyoming. And anywhere we could go camping in Wyoming is way further than 9 hours. You know what I'm saying? It's probably closer to 15, 16 hours. Unless I want to go up on Casper Mountain, which I really don't. A bunch of meth heads got fucking trailers with meth labs in them up there. Which, I've been meaning to go say what's up to my cousins, but I just don't really want to get involved,
Oh, no. Trust me, I get it, I've seen Breaking Bad. I know how that shit goes.
I've never seen that show.
You know what? For some reason, that was like one of the most popular shows in prison.
I've never seen it.
Like, when I was in prison, man, like they had that shit on constantly in the pod. People would be like, "Oh, Breaking Bad's coming on." I'm like, "Oh, I wonder why you guys like this show so much."
Just reliving old times, I was
just sitting back. Oh, that takes me back.
I think I watched like the first like 4 episodes, and then I just got it. It's one of the
I really never really got into it.
It's one of those things when somebody like tells you need to watch this, you need to watch it, which I'm super guilty of. I say that to people all the time. You got to watch this shit. But when people say that shit to me, I'm just like, nah, I don't really want to watch it now.
Right.
like you, and they don't even have to like over exaggerate anything. If somebody's just like, hey man, you should check this show out, immediately I'm like, no, I don't want to.
Epitome of I'm not going to do what you tell me to.
Yeah. I have a rebellion issue.
Right.
I have a lack of authority issue.
Someone's like, hey, have you ever seen this? No, I was actually going to start it tonight. Oh, you should. It's a good show. Well, now I'm not going to.
Yeah, now I'm just going to rewatch How I Met Your Mother. How about that, bitch? Right. Tell me what to do.
Oh, you like me now? Biatch. Yeah, that sounds about fucking right. So, I think my daughter's a hypochondriac.
Oh, no. My daughter went through this phase.
Because she's 6, and she doesn't know a lot about anatomy or body parts.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she's a hypochondriac because she told Michelle the other day, she was like, my penis hurts.
Did Michelle say, go put some bag balm on it? Get some air. That's what my mom used to say. Just go put some bag balm on it.
Like, no.
No, I don't think it does. No, it does. No, I don't think it does.
No. What the fuck, child?
Jesus.
She says some weird shit, man. Like, I slapped Michelle on the ass today because she was in the kitchen and she was bending over to pick something up. You can't see someone bent over without slapping their ass. I don't care who it is, guy, girl, your wife, coworker. You got to slap that ass.
Grandma. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, grandma. No, you got it. You got to cup and slap. Okay. Hey, Granny. Oh my. I mean, you just got to whack it.
My grandma would fall forward and put her head through the oven.
Right. Well, Emily comes into the kitchen and was like, we don't hit in this house. And before I could say anything, she goes, unless they're mean, like me. I'm like, You are kind of mean. I love how she said that though, like, unless they're mean, like me. Like she just walks in and goes, "Yeah, I'm the bad bitch in this house.
That's
All right,
right.
y'all recognize
You need people like me. I'm the bad guy.
I'm the bad guy. You need the monster in the darkness."
That's right.
And she's creepy.
They just released fucking old fucking pudding with the pills, and I put them in the drinks. Fucking Bill Cosby's fucking.
Did you see them walking him out when he was walking
No.
out? Dude, he was all walking out doing this, like,
Oh yeah, he was looking. Yeah.
because like, what are you drinking?
He's looking for his
I mean,
pill
fuck
dealer.
enough,
He's got to re up, dude. He just got out
right?
fresh. He's looking for that pill dealer. You seem like a smart girl. Does this rag smell like chloroform?
I think that's why it makes sense now why he always wore those brightly colored patterned sweaters because it disoriented his victims.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. He looked like he could blend in with road cones. He's just
Right.
like,
Can you describe your attacker? There's like this orange and blue and green blurs. Oh yeah, we got another crazy over here, guys.
She thinks she was attacked by Freddy Krueger.
Right? It was Bill Cosby or aliens. I'm not sure. There was a bunch of bright colors, and I lost some time.
Jesus. A lot of time, actually. And when I woke up, my butt hurt.
Right?
Again, Bill Cosby or aliens.
I woke up naked in a field. That's all I fucking know.
Again, though, Bill Cosby or aliens. It's a throw up, man. It could be
Right.
either one.
So why do you think it might have been Bill Cosby? Because I had this $2 off coupon for Jello packets in my jeans.
And it said, "Thanks for the pussy."
Signed, your friend.
Dr. Huxtable. I can't believe they let that fool out of prison, dude. I haven't read anything on it. I just know they let him out.
They did. I'm not sure the exact reasoning. I know his shit was overturned. But, that's the system. It doesn't always work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. What can you do?
Mic drop.
I know, dude. I hit it with my elbow.
My elbow.
Oh, he said it. He said it.
What movie is that from? I can't even remember.
Oh, fuck.
It was like some fairy cartoon.
Yeah. They're like little fairies, and some chick gets shrunk, and her dad's
like a modern Thumbelina kind of thing.
Yeah, and her dad's like some crazy guy who always looks for fairies, but because he believes they're real. I can't remember. It's a funny movie, though.
Right. So you know how we were talking about Blast from the Past earlier?
Yeah, the movie, by the way.
Great movie.
Brendan Fraser
rocks.
Mm-hmm.
There's a line in that movie. Sometimes a line in a movie doesn't age well.
Yes.
There's a line in that movie that I think aged too well. The scene where the dad comes up to the surface, and he's talking to the people and he meets that woman, that hooker, who said she could be a guy or a girl for him.
Mm-hmm.
Then he goes back down and he's talking to his wife and he's like, the people up there now seems like they're able to change sex at will. And I'm like, oh my God, that's happened.
It's so true.
That's aged too well.
I saw something the other day. It was like 1950s. By 2021, we'll have flying cars. And then in 2021, math is racist.
Right. Fuck. I just want to say I've been against math for a long time, and
me too.
People jumping on the bandwagon.
Like, dude, I've been supremely against math. I dropped out of high school, still never passing pre-algebra, and that's what you take in 9th grade. When you fail in 8th grade math, they're just like, we just figure you know enough math to go to pre-algebra. Even though you failed math, you're still going to take pre-algebra. And then I failed pre-algebra. Basically because I just didn't go.
Yeah, no, I failed pre-algebra the first time I took it. And then I took it again as a senior, and I passed it that time because I was a senior in a class full of freshmen,
Mm.
and I just flirted with the freshman girls. I'm like, "Hey, you want to do my homework?" Yes, like cool. I'll
Dude,
say hi to you at lunch today.
I'm like a firm believer that I am a bad student because it's obvious, and
Yeah.
that I learn better from real world experience.
Oh yeah, I do too. Like I'm good with fractions and stuff now because I use
Yep.
a tape measure every damn
Yep.
day.
Dude, I'm so good with fractions, bro. So fucking good. I can subtract, divide, time. I can fucking do all sorts of, which to me, fractions was like, like I did not understand that at all. But
The
like,
only thing I knew about fractions in high school is that when our math teacher was telling us the parts of a fraction,
mhm.
I used it as a pickup line and got in trouble because I told her I could be your denominator.
Dude, you know what? I don't even remotely feel bad about not passing math because even though I'm completely and utterly incapable of doing maybe above fractions, I don't even know when you learn fractions in school. You,
Right,
you got like your plus and minus, times and division, multiplication and division, and then maybe you go to fractions. Maybe you do fractions before. I don't know. Basically, to me, that's like as high level of math as you need. When do you use A plus B equals C? Who the fuck is using that except for like scientists?
right.
Like, who's using that? There's nobody that I know that uses that math. Not engineers, nobody. The most strict math shit I know that people that I know that work in the real world use is fractions.
Yeah, it's about
I
as far as it goes, really.
Yeah, I use
I mean,
16th of an
in our
inch. I use 16th of an inch fractions. You use what, 30 seconds to 100ths of an inch?
64s.
Yeah, 64s. Welders, engineers, guys like that, they use hundreds to thousands of an inch. It's all down to fractions. It
Yeah,
goes nothing beyond that. I've never heard of math that has gone beyond fractions into that like calculus shit, like where it's like math that just it's all fucking letters. It's not even numbers anymore. It's letters. Doesn't make any sense. Makes no sense, man.
yeah. No, I had to take a shit when I was in college and I was going for my coaching and history degree. They had me try to take calculus. No,
They're like A plus C equals L, and you're like, what the fuck is A? What the fuck is C? And who's L?
the only time I got a good grade in that class was the first day of class, and our professor said, "The thing I love about math is it's always constant. It's always the same. Two plus two will always be four."
See, that's why it's racist.
And I said, "Well, two plus two can equal W." And she goes, "Well, if it's a variable," I go, "No, two plus two equals W, not four equals W." She goes, "If you can prove that, I'll give you an A for the day and you can leave class early." I go,
Boom.
and she gave me a dirty look and she goes, "Ah, all right, go." I was like, "Ha ha!" That was the only good grade I got in that class.
Hey, but 1 plus 1 can equal 3.
Right?
That's true. If a
Yeah,
guy murders a woman, it could be a double homicide
it could be.
if she's pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's as far of that as I'll go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's
Things
really,
got
unless she's got
dark.
twins, then 1 plus 1 equals 4.
Well, would it depend on how early it is in the development stage? Because then they're like basically just fractions.
Yeah, true that. 1 plus 1 equals 1 and 3/8,
One
depending.
creates.
Depending. I give that like 12 weeks. How long is a woman pregnant?
Oh my God, man.
Like 48 weeks?
Do what?
How long is a woman pregnant? How
I
many
don't
weeks?
know. You would think I know. I mean, I have two kids.
There's like 52 weeks in a year,
Yeah, and they're pregnant for
9 months.
well, it's about 10 months,
Yeah.
realistically. I'm not sure.
Fuck, I'm not like 44 weeks?
I don't know.
That sounds right.
Now I'm gonna have to Google it later.
Yeah. Ah, either way.
Yeah, now I'm curious.
Yeah. Well, I
Ooh,
should know
fucking
this.
happy.
We
I
should
might
both
learn
know
something.
this. We both have children,
Hmm.
and women count their pregnancies in weeks.
Right. And we've both been around pregnant women before we even had kids.
Yeah. I'm in week 32. It's my second trimester or whatever. Is it like football? Is there 4 quarters, 4 trimesters?
Right?
I'm not for sure.
Going into overtime.
Yeah. Usually when my wife was saying shit like that, I was just like, shut the fuck up and keep cooking. Like, what are you talking to me for? Why isn't my beer open?
Right? Like, honey, I'm gonna stop you there. What you're saying is very interesting, and I value you as a person,
Yeah.
but make me a fucking sandwich.
No, I just say, listen, you're coming off as stupid. I don't understand what you're saying. You're using big words.
Right?
Big words.
I don't know what you're saying, so I'm gonna take it as disrespect.
That's right.
Throwing a lot of big words out there at me. Not sure what you're saying. Gonna take it as a personal attack.
Yep.
And I think your trimester can suck my trimester. Okay,
That's right.
so
Yeah, I don't know what a trimester is, but it sounds like math, and math is racist.
right,
I don't appreciate being racist.
like is that like an exercise machine, like a stairmaster or some shit like
No,
that, or like I don't fucking know.
that's right. My mom used to smoke trimesters, and then she had to quit because she got emphysema.
That emphysema.
Oh,
I smoked. It really works with the asbestos in my lungs.
oh. Side note: I called my brother after you called me that day,
Which brother?
Aaron,
Okay,
about the dad thing,
yeah.
and I asked him. I was like, "So, we all got different dads, huh?" And he's like, "What?" Oh, somebody said that you told them that you had a different dad than all of us. And he's like, I didn't say that. I said that you have a different dad. I was like, oh. He's like, yeah, it's pretty unmistakable. Me and David are brothers. I don't know about you. Yeah. Well, we all got the same mom, so
Right. Touche, salesman. Touche.
yeah, touche, bro. I agree with you. I'll agree with you on that one. I'm the milkman, baby, dude. That's for damn sure.
Right.
It was an alien thing, dude. I swear to God, I got the genetics nobody else in my family got.
No, it's crazy how much you look like your stepfather
Mhm.
and not your two brothers that are your blood,
Supposedly.
supposedly. So when did you meet my mother?
My dad always told me I was in North Carolina in '89. I said, yeah, but you'd had to have been there in '88.
Right.
That was a very short pregnancy, only 6 months.
Short trimesters.
My mom wasn't good at math.
Right.
She's Native American. She just didn't learn math.
Right. How many wagons?
Oh my God, dude. My mom called me the other day. She was telling me she was using her race to try to swindle cigarettes out of a convenience store. And I was like, she's like, yeah, I went to the convenience store and she smokes Winston Blacks or something. And she's like, yeah, they had Marlboro Blacks, but they didn't have Winston Blacks. And I told the lady there, that's just racist. They got white women cigarettes, but they won't even sell a native woman her Winston Blacks. I was like, Mom, you can't use your race like that. Like that. you're like reservation Indian now. Like, you're using
Right.
reservation to get cigarettes. Like, why don't you just go to the res and get them? They're cheaper anyway. She's like, I don't want to. It's too far. It's like, Jesus Christ. Can't believe you're using your race to swindle cigarettes out of people.
Man, next time you go home, there's going to be like just a bunch of stray dogs running around their inside of their fence.
Hey,
The fuck are my res
I live in
dogs?
Evansville, bro. There's always stray dogs.
Right? Exactly, man. Evansville is a res.
Fucking drunk people everywhere, stray dogs, dead cows. And it's Evansville.
And I still remember when me, Biggie, and I think it was Gamroth were laying that headstone up at that cemetery up close to the res. Middle of the fucking night in an Indian burial ground because we got fucking lost.
Yeah.
This native woman pops out of fucking nowhere, scares the shit out of me. Like, why are you in this cemetery in the middle of the fucking night? We're working. What the fuck are you doing?
She must have been drunk, dude.
And then she just walks up to us and she was like, are you guys going to go to the casino? I'm like, I've only got a couple bucks. And she's like, that's enough for slots.
Can I borrow $1?
Like, stop trying to get your land back.
Oh, dude, every time we went to the res, they just don't talk to us. Not
Right.
not because we're white or anything, just it's like a spiritual belief. You don't talk to people who deal with the dead because
Yeah.
they think you're cursed.
Yeah, well, it's actually, it helps too because they, like you said, man, most of the time they leave you alone. They don't fuck with you.
Yeah, they just because they think you're cursed. Anybody who deals with dead like are cursed.
And I was cursed long before I did that shit.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, like, man, you should have seen my life before I was laying headstones. I mean,
That was
it was not pretty. Things are looking up now, actually.
You know, I'm standing over dead bodies, putting stones in the ground. This is an upgrade.
Right?
I really feel like I've made it, Ma.
I was in prison before this, so things are good now.
Oh.
Dude, I'm getting too fucking old for this bullshit, man.
When are they gonna switch you back?
I don't know. I wish I did. This third shift's killing me.
I know. I thought you were gonna be on second shift lead, and then they switch you to third shift.
Yeah. Which at first I thought would be good because I'd get to see, my family more often. But now I get to see my family more often and it's terrible.
Backfired.
Like pros, I get to spend more time with my family. Cons, I get to spend more time with my family.
Yeah. More time with your family, less sleep.
Yeah.
Oh well. Got to set boundaries, Troy. You got to separate yourself from your family.
That's actually been a goal of mine for quite some time.
You need to have a separate relationship with yourself. That's what you need.
Oh, trust me, when I get home, I have a good, strong relationship with myself before I go to bed almost every day.
Yeah. Into a tube sock?
Yeah. Well, the good thing is, because I got one of those fancy smart TVs, I can project my phone to my television. So now I don't have to hold it.
And nobody's home, so you can blare it.
Yeah, so I can just blow the porn up right there, right on the fucking big Inch 75, man.
It's like magic.
This is great.
We do truly live in the golden era.
Right? Come a long way since the Sears catalog, man.
Oh my God.
A long fucking way.
That's right. Good housekeeping. You don't know shit.
Right? Oh, man.
Sears and J.C. Penney's catalogs will always have a special part in my heart.
I still remember when I first found my first porn site, freeones.com.
Free ones?
Freeones.com. That was my first porn site.
I don't even remember. I think my first porn site didn't have videos. It was only images because it was on dial-up.
Yeah.
And it was exactly like you saw in the movies.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, there's a nipple. Holy shit, that's a boob. And it gets down to her belly. You're like, oh my God. Like, so excited to See the
And
red.
that's if you were lucky enough to get the ones where it started from the top and loaded
Mhm.
down. No, sometimes it would load from the bottom, and you're like, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, that's a dick.
Those are balls. Those are balls.
Yeah, no, damn it. Oh, I came.
I was like, shit, okay, I can work with it. I can work with it.
Right, I'm already there. I'm
Hold it
already in.
back. Hold it back. You know where that dick is, though. You know where it's going.
Right, right. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Oh, it's another dick.
Oh, DP. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Right, yeah, yeah,
I've been on those sites, yeah.
yeah. We actually had a slight porn discussion at work the other day, and that's because I made it weird. But
Oh, it was a short discussion.
yeah, no, like they were just bullshitting. It was one of those, what would you be kind of things. And
Yeah.
the guy was like, dude, if you could be any kind of dog, what would it be? And I was like, I'd be one of the dogs in those bestiality films because they still fuck hot bitches. And he's just like, yeah, I meant like breed. I'm like, oh, they do.
Oh, yeah. Hard.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen them.
Yeah, it's not genetically going to stick, but he's trying.
Right? That sad look your dog gives you when you're watching bestiality porn, like, not again.
Not this website.
No.
That's fucked up.
Dress him in a little elf costume. Master has given Dobby a cock.
Oh, I feel bad for your girlfriends, bro.
Oh, I don't get it, but women love me, and you know this.
I know. That's because they can fantasize about this shit. Like, I'd love to be your Dobby.
Right? Walking around the house in a burlap sack. This is the tunic of the house elf. Yeah, it is, bitch.
Burlap is back.
One of my favorite episodes of fucking that show, man. Burlap is back.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh.
You know, I'm pretty sure there's some Harry Potter Dobby porn out there online.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Well, the thing is, if it exists, there's a porn version of it.
100%.
I mean, that's just a fact.
100%. Your favorite cartoon? Porn version of it.
Dude, I'm not going to tell you. I saw one that actually kind of traumatized me, and that was the Magic School Bus porn.
Ooh.
Yeah, no. The bus turned into a phallic-shaped object, and they went inside the body through a different method.
Dude, you know that's what Miss Frizzle has that bus for.
Right?
She's like, Bus, are you ready to go on an adventure? Turns into a butt plug.
Oh, man. I just want to say that the Miss Frizzle in the new Magic School Bus, I think is hotter than the old one.
Yeah, well, it's better animation.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
you know, and I like her hair. She has straighter hair. I really don't. Man, I'm not big on the curly. Some girls it works. Some it's fucking sexy.
I'm not a big Ginger fan.
You love me.
Oh, dude, I have to tell you. I went to go get my son from daycare the other day.
Yeah.
There was like an insane amount of redheaded kids in this town. Like, out of like 500 kids, 350 of them are redheads. I'm not kidding, dude. It's fucking bizarre. And my son's daycare teacher, her name's Sarah. She's super cool. She was sitting outside and all the kids were running around on the playgrounds and stuff. And before Calder left, he like ran around and gave all of his friends hugs. And he gave this redhead kid a hug. And I was standing next to Sarah. And I was like, oh, no, don't give the Ginger a hug. And she started laughing. And she's like, he'll learn. And I was like, yeah, I don't want him to get his soul stolen yet. And she just starts laughing.
You know, I find that offensive.
You should, dude. Souls of you stolen.
That's where I get all my freckles from.
A freckle for every soul.
The weird thing is, unlike most gingers, I don't have freckles on my face.
Yeah.
but I've got them everywhere else, man. My body is littered in freckles. I just don't. It's so I can sneak up on people with long sleeves.
That's right. What I have freckles all over my shoulders. That's just because I don't wear sunscreen.
Melanoma.
Yeah, I just don't wear sunscreen because I don't give
Yeah,
a fuck, bro. I got that deep native skin. I don't burn. I just cook.
yeah. I fucking sizzle.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like fajitas, dude, at a Mexican
Yeah,
restaurant. I can smell you when you walk in the door. I'm like, ugh. Troy, you been on the sun again? Yeah.
right.
I can smell it.
I walk by like a skillet at Applebee's, man. Like, ooh, that looks nice. Ooh, a red chilies. That's nice.
Like somebody throw a cup of water on him.
What was that 2 for 20?
2 for 15 now. Okay.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
Actually, I saw a thing about that. It was a TikTok, and it was fucking hilarious. It was this black guy talking to a white guy, and he was asking the white guy, he's like, "So, how long can you stay out in the sun?" He's like, "Probably as long as you can stay in the water." He's just like, "All right, touche, touche."
Yep, you got me on that one. Yep,
Right.
yep, yep.
It's golden, dude. By the way, there's speaking of white, black, and Mexican, thing started on TikTok now, where like it was a black guy saying he wanted to have a barbecue where the black people are in charge of the cooking, the Mexicans are in charge of the alcohol, and
No,
the white people are in charge of the games.
no, no, because he's talking about like East Coast white people.
Yeah, and he's talking about like he's like, cause y'all be doing like beer pong and cornhole and all sorts of like mudding and cool shit. And
Oh,
like it was this thing, and it is blown up now to where there are actually a
dude,
bunch of
you can't
people
let
trying.
Mexicans be fucking in charge of alcohol. All you're gonna be drinking is Modelo, Corona, and tequila. That's
Yeah, I know.
it.
Oh, it's gonna be BYOB, man. I'm bringing my own shit.
Yeah, you can't be drinking to fucking Modelo's nasty, Corona's grosser, and fucking tequila too harsh. That's to
Yeah,
kill you, man. That's black. I'll be fucking turning into a Mexican. Maria, why did you leave me, Maria? You guys will be like, who
well,
the
dude, it
fuck
turns
is
out like
Maria?
they actually there's this woman in Indiana who actually has 64 acres. She said that they can use.
Oh my god, you know how many gang fights are gonna break out, bro?
Dude, I bet it'll be a lot more interesting than the Josh fight.
Yeah, the United Joshes.
The
So
pool noodles.
so glad my name's not Josh.
They're glad my name's not Josh. I'd have put a fucking rebar in my pool noodle.
That's right. What's up?
Going in there like Darth fucking Maul, man. You
Taking other people out and shit.
Dunk.
Your rebar flies out of your noodle and stabs somebody. Like, you all right, Steve? Yeah, man. This park's owned by the state. I'm getting paid.
Just walk up to someone and just start. He's not a real Josh. He's not one of us. Dirty sheep fucker.
You dirty sheep fucker.
He said he fuck a sheep.
Mm. Hey, have you watched the American movie yet?
No, I haven't watched the American
God,
movie
you're
yet,
so-
dude. As soon as I got off the phone with you, I ate some Eggo waffles with peanut butter on them and went to bed.
Did you watch The War of Tomorrow?
No,
It's amazing.
what's it on?
Amazon?
Amazon. Oh yeah, it's on Amazon Prime
Mm-hmm.
with my boy Chris Pratt.
Definitely one to check out.
Yeah,
Not a disappointing role. He did a
dude, my favorite thing he ever did is still his blooper on Parks and Rec where he's talking about Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, dude, his entire Parks and Rec persona was amazing.
Yeah,
He almost got kicked off that show
I believe it.
because he was too hardcore when it come to his role.
Yeah,
There's a scene where Amy Poehler opens the door and he's supposed to be naked, but he wanted real shock on her face. So, unbeknownst to all the producers and everything, he really got naked. And she opened the door and he was butt naked. And they kept it. They kept the shock on her face.
Yeah.
And she was like, "What?" Like that. It was supposed to be like comedy shock like that. And he nailed it. And they pulled him aside and told him, like, if you ever do anything like that again, we'll fire you. He was like, "Fuck," because HR, and what if she was like, "Oh my god, this is sexual harassment?" She could have went any way with it, but thank God
That's ain't a dick.
she's a comedian, so she was like, "That's just pure fucking gold."
Yeah.
Like, comedy gold.
I might reenact that scene with you someday.
And who's laughing now? Chris Pratt's super fucking huge now, in all huge in the Marvel universe. He's a big actor now, fucking super good looking, and she can say, "Yeah, I've seen his dick."
Right. And the fact that he is good looking now and all these chicks are like, man, Chris Pratt's hot. I like to say, I look a lot like Chris Pratt. I got a body like Chris Pratt.
Dude,
From Parks and Rec.
I was telling my wife, we were listening. John Mayer put out a new album like yesterday called Sob Rock. Dude, it is fucking amazing. The videos on YouTube,
so hard right now.
the videos on YouTube are so fun. He made a music video for one of them that it has to be on purpose, exact 80s rock video of like sob rock, of like, just like make you cry rock music. Dude, he's like by a waterfall. He's on a staircase with a blue light illuminating him. His guitar. Like, dude, it looks so set up to look like an 80s video. It is the funniest thing ever. And the name of the album is Sob Rock. Like,
Right.
he did it on purpose. And he has a song called Why You No Love Me. I'm not kidding. And dude, the hook is that Why You No Love Me.
All right, I'm gonna have to check it out.
But I was telling my wife, because she's like, "Oh, John Mayer," like kind of like, like, I don't know, girls are maybe over John Mayer now, like our generation of chicks.
Right.
I'm like, fuck that. I'm like, dude, John Mayer, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. John Mayer's the shit. Justin Long, the famous movie star, went to high school with John Mayer.
Oh, yeah?
And he said that John Mayer was a loner. Nobody talked to him. Nobody liked him. He was like that really skinny, weird kid with long hair, always by himself, just fucking fiddling on his guitar. He's like, as soon as Justin Long got his big break in Hollywood right after graduation, and John Mayer got his big break in the music industry right after graduation, about the same time. And he said he saw John Mayer, because he didn't hate John Mayer. He was just like that weird kid that nobody ever talked to or nobody got along with. He's just like a loner. And he's like, I knew that he got his break and I got my break. He's like, we kind of congratulated each other. He's like, honestly, I never thought he'd make it. Like, because he's just such a weird guy. This motherfucker's banging A-list celebrities, dog. This guy's dropping panties like Shakespeare. Nobody can touch John Mayer. That motherfucker's invincible, dude. I'm like,
nobody can touch John Mayer. Dude, if you would have told me like 10 years ago that we'd be doing a podcast where you were talking about John Mayer dropping a new album and how nobody can touch John Mayer, I'd be like,
no, not his music. Not his music. I'm all about the revenge stories, man.
Right.
Like, all them bitches that he liked in high school that turned him down because he was that weird guy. And now he's fucking Katy Perry and, I mean, every fucking A-list celebrity that every guy on the planet wants to bang. All those girls are like, I was his best friend in high school. Oh yeah, we were all his friends. Now he probably had a million friends in high school, according to all of them. But in reality, he was just a loner. He had no friends. It makes me fucking laugh. Like, that's his revenge was success. Like, I'm successful. He don't talk to nobody. He don't talk to none of them fags he went to high school with. He's like, fuck all you pieces of shits. You all ignored me. I was going to be big and y'all fucking slept over. You slept on me. And now look at me banging Katy Perry. He's fucking all these hot ass bitches. That fool could go to a concert, pull any girl out of the crowd and fuck her. He could fuck her on stage.
Didn't Keith write a song about that?
Dude, he could fuck her on stage while he's playing Your Body is a Wonderland, and people will stay. They'll be like, yeah, this is good. Yeah, my body is a wonderland. He could pull me on stage and touch my body while he sings that, and I would be like, yeah. Uh-huh. Come on, dude. When that song dropped, you used that more than once to get some poontang.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody
All
did.
right, fair enough, fair enough. Dude, I tell you what, man.
Dude, hold on. You think kids still do that?
What?
You think dudes trying to get laid still use music to get laid?
Dude, I would hope so.
But what music is out today that will get you laid?
Dude, I don't even know how to answer that because I'm not sure what music is out today.
I think I'm not in touch with music, but I try to stay into many genres.
Dude, I spent 3 hours in my truck today listening to iHeartRadio's 90s station. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm like stuck in the fucking past.
But like like most songs today, you just can't understand. Like they're
Yeah.
saying like even like the slow like supposedly sounds like love songs. You can't understand anything they're fucking saying.
Right.
And when they do talk, none of it makes sense. Like the shit they're saying makes no sense.
I was getting used to being somebody you loved.
No, that's country. I'm just talking about in general.
No, he's a Scots. That's a Scottish guy.
In general, though,
Oh.
like what music would you get to get laid? Like when we were kids, that's all the music they made was getting pussy music. We had the Goo Goo Dolls. We had fucking John Mayer. Dude, we had so much music that was like, use this for pussy. Like that was like their promotion. You want to get laid? Listen to this album. Like, yeah.
Dude, I ain't gonna say I never used to drop some Usher in the Dodge Colt back in the day.
Yeah. You don't even got ushers anymore, man. They don't even have R&B anymore. That shit's gone.
Dude, R&B worked magic.
Dude, it did. I don't know what the fuck. I have no idea what kind of music they would play to get pussy now. Like you throw on a little bit of fucking Goo Goo Dolls, like in 8th and 9th grade. When,
oh yeah,
you could get some fucking nookie off of that. You know that shit. You play some Iris. Oh man, you start singing.
Oh dude, man, if you're pulling out the Iris, I mean that's all
that shit. You start singing that shit softly to him. Oh, on a trampoline because you know you were out on a trampoline in a backyard somewhere.
Yeah, good times, good times.
Under that starlight, trying to kill mosquitoes, not to kill the buzz that was going.
Dude, I was so fucking corny back then. Like,
who wasn't?
Like hardcore corny. When I think about it, I'm like, fuck, man.
Oh yeah.
Like, my buddy Chris.
I used to fold my front of my hair up.
Oh yeah,
just to look cool.
Like all flat except for the front. Just. Hey, because remember, you catch more flies with honey, but you catch more honeys being fly.
That's right. Come, my lady. Come, my lady. You're my butterfly.
Dude, all right. So my buddy Chris, I mean, you know my brother Chris, his wife Amanda, me and her were like school bus boyfriend and girlfriend back in elementary school and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I would call her up, and I would talk to her, and I would say some of the cheesiest shit. I'd be like, go outside, look up. I'm looking at those same stars right now. And I think back to some of the shit I've said,
bro,
and I cringe. I'm like,
no way, dude. You have to try to use this same shit on a girl these days.
I got hardly poet,
dude.
Okay,
dude. Oh my god, I wish we could set this up. Dude, this would be the ultimate, bro. Dude, I got my wife off of cheesy ass lines.
Dude, cheesy works.
Dude,
okay.
Dude, but
you have to have the confidence to use the cheese.
Here's the thing. I had so much confidence because I had zero faith it would work. Totally fucking worked. And I would say it as cheesy as it sounds. It wasn't even like I was trying to be realistic about it. I would say it like it was a joke. But it worked. Right. It was 100% a smack.
What is the cheesiest line you've ever used?
Oh, dude, so many. You got the classics. I lost my teddy bear. Will you sleep with me? You remind me of a shower. Wet, and I want to cry inside of you.
Dude. The cheesiest. cheesiest fucking line I've ever used and worked. Girl was crying. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, nice. She's heartbroken.
Yeah.
This will work. And I was talking to her and she was still crying, and I brushed one tear from her cheek, like all nice and seductive like,
Yep.
you know? And I said, if I could live to be one of your tears, born of your eye, to live on your cheek and to die on your lips.
What'd you do? Did you have a fucking book on this shit? What the fuck,
Dude, man, I studied shit, man.
How the fuck did you come up with that shit? When I was a kid, I was not coming up with some poetic shit like that. The
Dude,
fuck?
I was 10 years older than Shakespeare. What the fuck you think's gonna happen to me?
Jesus.
Fucking velvety smooth.
I can't remember the cheesiest lines I've ever said. And of course, I've said some cheesy ones. But you know what always worked?
What?
Oddly enough, man. Because you see it on movies, but you never think it would work. Is that the put in the hand, like, and
Oh, yeah.
ear, and then like doing well, and then also like rubbing the finger behind the ear when you kiss them. Oh, it totally fucking works, dude.
It does. I think I slept with you because of that movie.
It like makes it intensely passionate for some reason, and I always used it. And it, like, even if you knew you were gonna kiss the chick, if you like just did like slip the finger behind the ear thing,
yeah,
always made it way more passionate to them. Like I could tell it like turned them on. They were in. I'm like, wow, that really works. Like, as a kid, dude, I was like, that really, like, you see it in movies, but
yeah.
like, that really works. That really turns them on. That's nice. I have no idea. I have no idea what my cheesiest lines were.
Dude, I had some bad ones. Like, I was asking this chick what she was going to be for Halloween, and she said Aphrodite's. And I told her that's bullshit. I was like, that's fucking stupid. She was like, why? I go, because the point of Halloween is to dress up as something you're not.
Oh, she's so high,
high above me. She's so lovely. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was probably the height of that song. Because you're like, I know who Aphrodite is now. I listened to fucking, She's So High before.
I love that shit. A little bit of that and some Eve 6, man, I'm good to go.
What's up? What's up? Look, I think Eve 6 coming here.
Really? When?
Is it Eve 6? I think it's Eve 6.
Redhead singer?
Yeah, they sang Heart in a Blender.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotta love that jam.
Is that Eve 6?
That's Eve 6, yeah.
Who sings Father of Mine?
Fuck, I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Father of Mine.
Tell me where have you been? My whole world disappeared. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah,
blah, 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 blah.
Those are classics, dude.
Right? Dude, I still have problems.
Eve 6, dude. I think that's.
I still have problems when someone says the word absolutely.
Who does?
Like, I think is the story of a girl.
Who drowned the whole world?
Yeah. This is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world.
Though she looks so sad in photographs, absolutely loved her when she smiled. Yeah, you're right. Eve 6 sings Inside Out. Who the hell was the other one?
Of course I'm right. I'm T-Roy.
Shush your face, you fucking shit. Take that, crime, you shit. Hold on. Father of Mine. Everclear. Everclear's coming here, not Eve 6, sorry.
Oh, Everclear's good, though. That's a classic 90s band.
Oh, Everclear's fantastic. Fantastic.
So, I have one of those ringtone makers on my phone, where you can take clips of shit.
What is this? Fucking 2003?
Yeah, I make my own ringtones.
This is old technology, Troy.
Yeah, and I love it. And I love it. Because I can never find the ringtone I want.
Yeah.
So I make my own.
So basically, this is like a VHS tape
Mhm.
you can record your own shit on.
Exactly. And then it plays back to me. But I took a part of because I secretly recorded the conversation you, me, and Johnny had that one time when you were down for an hour and a half.
Hmm.
I took a clip of that,
Oh God, what clip?
and it's my ringtone for when you call me.
Oh no, what does it say?
It was, "Do you know how much I love you? I just picked a booger from your nose. That's how much I love you, you piece of shit."
That's how guys talk, bro.
It is.
That's how guys talk. My wife, all the time, we'll be watching a movie and guys will be doing fucked up shit. And she's like, "Is that really what guys do?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
Like every bit of that.
yeah, yeah.
And that's like the PG-13 version of what guys do.
Right.
It's only because they can't show it in a movie what guys actually do.
Yeah. See, and that clip plays in my head now because you see these things like when he's not answering. Oh, he's probably cheating on me. No, I just picked a booger from your nose, you piece of shit. That's how much I love you.
I think I faintly remember that.
Right? We're not as complicated as they make us as they think we are sometimes.
No, dude, we're not having philosophical conversations.
Right? And the thing is, they always assume that, oh man, they're probably talking about some chick's boobs or pussy or something like that. And we're just like, you remember Pogs?
Fucking love Pogs, bro. What kind
Right,
of
man?
slammer
Pogs were
did you
the
have?
greatest, man.
I had the fucking Majestic Zelda Gold Slammer, bro. What kind did you have?
Right? Dude, we'll spend like 5 hours and not one time will we even talk about a single female.
Right. Do you guys remember when your pubes came in? Yeah, guys talk about weird shit.
I got my bald beard and my chin pubes.
But that makes. Do you think women reminisce like men reminisce?
God, I hope so. Just for their sake. Because it's one of the greatest things.
It is.
When you and your bros get together and you start talking about the good old days and shit like that and start reminiscing and talking about memories and stuff, dude, man, that's like the greatest.
That is. That's the best time.
It is. That's why I would rather have a few bros around a campfire playing beer pong than go to the club nowadays.
100%. Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I didn't even like going to the club back in the day.
well, I never went to clubs because I grew up in Wyoming. We had bars. Going to the bars, as much as we did back then, was enough for stories now.
Yeah, we went to the bar a lot.
A lot. Like lived in the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I go, sometimes I like to still go to the bar, but not as much as I used to, obviously.
I think I lived quite a bit in the between 17 and 26. I think
Yeah.
I had a solid decade run of fucking wild and banana type shit we did. Because we did some wild and banana shit in 10 years.
Yeah, we covered a lot of fucking ground.
We did. I was a rapper at one point.
Yeah.
I fucking was a Buddhist hippie for a minute.
Yeah. You were a Crip.
I was a gang member for a hot minute. I mean, I
Yeah.
went through some weird cycles. That's what drugs do to you, kids. They send you on these weird paths. But you know what? I'm going to tell you, go with the flow, baby. Go with the flow. Dedicate 100% and go with the flow.
See, that's why Michelle's going to have the drug talk with the kids and not me.
Yeah.
Because she's never done any drugs. I mean, like she smoked weed.
Yeah.
But she wasn't doing the hard shit like you and me were doing.
Dude, weed's a cigarette, basically.
Yeah.
That's the cigarette of the drug world. It's nothing.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was doing Charlie Sheen shit, I mean.
Dude, weed was what we smoked to come down off of drugs.
No shit.
Like, when you come down off of hard drugs, you need weed. Like, weed is what centers you. It's what balances you back out. It's what gets your mind in a good place. When you come down off of ecstasy, you're in a bad place. You're in a depressed place. You need weed because weed makes you feel better. And if it doesn't make you feel better, at least you're not going to fucking kill yourself because weed's going to convince you not a good idea, bro. Left to your own devices, though, you might kill yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Some of those I had some bad experiences on some of those things. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie, man.
Yeah. Weed was like it was like what got your compass back to true north. Like weed, to me, weed's not a drug. Weed was like it was like the buffer. It was like, okay,
So
I need to smoke some weed to calm my nerves because I'm freaking out.
talking about the drugs, I'm sure I told you about this, but I had that buddy who got an academic scholarship for chemistry to KU, and he was making his own thing, like back before Breaking Bad was cool.
Yeah.
And he told me he was like, "Hey, I just made this new synthetic drug I've been working on. I want you to test it."
As a K2, I knew it.
I was like,
Ooh.
I'm like, what is it? You know, like I'm not just gonna take it.
Yes, you were.
Yeah,
You were.
yeah,
Yeah, you were.
but you know, but I was like,
Just let me know the
what
side
is it?
effects.
And he was like, okay, so basically it's a mix between methamphetamine, ecstasy, and Viagra. I was like, dude, give me that shit right now.
Holy shit! Yeah, right. I got shit to do tonight.
I'm gonna party. Problem is, I didn't party. I went to Red Lobster. I was with Laura Lee back in the day. We went to Red Lobster, and we got kicked out of Red Lobster. And I'd have people tell me this shit because I didn't remember, man. Like the drug took completely over. But apparently, I grabbed the lobster off my plate and I went up to this other table, and who had a lobster, and I go, "Get a dance, my lady."
And you had a rock solid hard on.
Right? Dude, and
They're
then I
like,
was like,
this guy's got a boner.
More cheese biscuits.
It hit my biscuit. Ew. Was that schmegma? Would you like some schmegma on your biscuit? Mm.
Oh, don't order the clam chowder.
Did you dive in the lobster
Yeah,
tank and
I
try to
started
free him?
freaking out. Yeah, I started freaking out about a potato growing through my foot, which I think is like an Irish nightmare.
Yeah.
Like the potato seeks revenge or some shit like that.
Why would it seek revenge on the Irish?
It already got revenge on the Irish when they refused to grow, okay? Potatoes were like, you know what? Fuck these guys. Let's destroy their country.
Let's just starve these people.
Right? Fucking potato famine.
I blame the English.
Oh yeah. 100 fucking percent.
100%.
Yeah.
They cursed the lands.
Yeah. Dude, I saw a video where it was a Irish guy and his wife, they're Irish couple, and they were in England driving like in front of Buckingham Palace. And the wife was like, "Oh, look, there's the palace." And he rolls down the window and he starts cussing. He's like, "We're in the heart of the enemy." And he starts blaring IRA music.
Dude, I saw something. I was watching a show. Yeah. And I found out the English royalty, the Queen, they claim they can trace their lineage back to Odin.
Really?
Yeah. That they are, the reason that they are royalty is because they were chosen by, which they call Woden. They were chosen by Woden to be royalty. And they like tried to keep it in the family.
Yeah, they do it. It's posh and royalty.
Yeah.
We do it. It's called incest.
Yeah, because it's not good.
No.
It's called a genetic bottleneck. Now, we've talked about this before.
No more genetic talk.
Let me talk to you about jaguars.
Right? Like, seriously, man. Like, I just picture you drunk as fuck, sticking your head out behind a dumpster. Hey, kids, want to know something about jaguars?
Y'all know anything about jaguars?
Y'all know anything about jaguars?
Hey, you got cheetah fur on? That reminds me of a jaguar.
I was talking to my fucking hairstylist about that shit today.
Did she watch that one?
No, she didn't watch that one, but she was like, "So what are you guys going to talk about tonight?" I'm like, "I have no fucking idea. I just hope it's not jaguars." She was like, What do you got against jaguars? I go, I didn't used to have anything against jaguars, but now every time I think jaguar, I think they don't share any DNA with any other big cat, and it bugs me.
That's all right, dude. We'll do another alien episode that's going to be me not drunk like that.
Me not completely.
We're going to really talk about good things. We're going to talk about Anunnaki. We're going to talk about Egyptians. We're going to break it down, Sumerians, all that shit, okay? We're going to talk about religious bullshit, how all religions basically stem from one religion. They all steal each other's stories, and, the story of the flood came from a lot of different cultures, not just Christianity, people.
Here's something that blows my mind.
Here's what's going to blow your mind. Egyptians lived, what they say, 2,500 years before Christianity. They have a flood story. The Sumerians lived 2,500 years before the Egyptians. They also have a flood story.
Well, that don't make sense because the flood story happened before Christianity.
Way before Christianity, though.
Yeah. So, like
every religion before them has the same story.
Yeah. So, I mean, the flood story happened way before Christianity, even Christianity.
But Christianity says that only Moses and his family and friends survived.
Noah,
yeah, and his family and friends
Moses
survived.
was the Egyptian one.
But in that same right, it's bullshit because every single religion at the time, all the cultures all around the world, in Asia, in the Middle East, everywhere, they all have the same story, and they all have the same other people survived. All these people survived. So how could Noah be the only survivor?
Yeah, but none of them had a movie about it played by Russell Crowe. So
I never watched that because I think Russell Crowe's a cunt.
Yeah,
he is a cunt because he played rugby. He's a cunt.
Yeah. Yeah, but I like him.
Yeah, well, he was amazing in Gladiator. God damn.
Oh yeah,
dudes.
And I thought he did good in Man of Steel.
Dude, he did so good in Gladiator. I almost named my son Maximus Decimus Meridius Osborne.
Right.
Yeah, defender of the southern armies of Rome. The truth to Marcus Aurelius.
Husband to a murdered wife.
Father to a murdered child. Husband to a murdered wife. I will get my revenge in this life or the next. Dude, he did such a good job in that fucking movie. Oh, it made my dick hard. Just thinking about that shit. It's like Braveheart, bro. Oh, it's one of a kind roles.
Oh my god.
The one of a kind role.
Anytime.
His Scottish accent sucked, but it was a one of a kind role.
Yeah. Oh, it was great.
His acting was phenomenal. His Scottish accent sucked.
It's one of my top favorite Mel Gibson killing British movies.
Yeah, The Patriot was pretty high up there.
Yeah.
Like, super fucking sad, though.
Yeah. Dude, it was.
Like, Braveheart.
Dude, I tell you what, there's parts of that movie that weren't that sad to me then, but now that I'm a dad, like, choke me up.
Yeah.
Like when his daughter won't talk at all, and then she runs up to him and is like, Daddy, don't say what it is you want me to say. I'll say anything. I'm all like, back in the day, though, when I was watching that, I was like, oh, that's cute. But now I'm just like,
that's because you had a daughter first.
Yeah, it is.
Now that you have a son, rewatch it.
Right.
Especially when he starts getting a personality. Then go back and rewatch it. When Heath Ledger dies, you're going to be like, I can't handle it.
Shit hits different, man.
It does. It's a complete different fucking world now, man. It's like your brain shifted.
I do remember, though, the first time I watched The Patriot, it was in school. We watched it in class. And all I was thinking is they really need to bring those outfits back for women because they were just so elegant.
Because damn, son.
Yeah.
They showed all the right spots.
They did.
Those are called sundresses, son. We need to bring them back.
What form of attire best strokes a man's desire? Sundress.
Oh, nailed it.
How I Met Your Mother reference. Love
What's
it.
up? What up? Are you throwing gang signs at me, bro? I thought you were affiliation on the podcast. Damn, dude.
Represent.
Represent that what up, dude.
Whoa. What up?
That's only a you, though.
Right?
Sometimes I fawned over our FUPA picture. Back at
I love our
Sunfest.
Fupa.
Yeah, foop foop.
Fupa Riders
I
represent.
think that means something else in gang language, though. I don't think there's any hand language you can do that's not already a part of some gang.
Right?
I think the foop foop symbols, I think those are probably a part of some gang. We just don't know.
Right. Yeah, like you're just doing this, and then some guy's like, "You see what he said about my mama?"
Yeah, they're like, what? This fool's repping fucking the pink ladies down there on L Block. Like, what? What the fuck are you talking about?
No, man, no, a simple Fupa.
Yeah, that's simple. That's for the FUPA, dog. The FUPA. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what the hell you call your clique. Like, no, it's not a gang.
No.
It's a lifestyle.
You're either born a Fupa Rider or you ain't a Fupa Rider.
You like fat girls? Don't kill me. I love fat bitches. Send flowers to my bitches and hoes.
All I'm saying is I don't know if BBW means big beautiful woman, big black women, or barbecue buffalo wings. All I know is I'll eat all three.
That's right. Well, barbecue buffalo wings is BBW, which is big black women.
Oh yeah.
Again, I'll eat all three.
I'll eat all three.
Preferably the BBW.
Yeah.
Shout out to all my big beautiful black women out there. You know that I love you.
I'm just saying.
I do have a fondness for that blackberry juice.
I look good in color.
As a great man once said, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Marco gives me so much shit for that, my business partner. Every time we go out to eat, he'll see a black girl and he'll be like, "You in heaven, huh?" I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, every time, dude, he'll see a black girl. He'll be like, "Oh, look at that, huh? You like her, huh? You in heaven, huh?" Like, what the fuck, Marco? Like, dude, that guy, he can pick up black girls, man. I'm like super shy and like, oh, they probably hate me because I'm white. And he's like, you know, brown and beautiful and tall and a gorgeous head of hair. And he's just like, always like, "What's up? My name is Marco." I'm like, "Fuck you." And they're like, "Oh my God, let me see your face." I'm like, "Oh, you fucking dick." That guy's a ladies' man.
I look forward to finally meeting this individual someday.
Yeah, dude. I can't believe you've never met Marco.
I've never met Marco.
Ah, what a riot that guy is.
Right?
He likes to drink. I'll tell you that. He's Mexican. He likes to drink.
Yeah, I mean,
he likes him a cerveza or two for sure. This week,
stereotypes are true.
This week, of course, it was Friday, so we went out to lunch. We fucking drank a couple of beers. He drank a couple of beers, like a couple.
Yeah.
We got back to the job site. He's like half tipsy. He's like, "I got a shit. Will you take me to the store?" I'm like, "Okay." Because he's got a blower in his truck, so he can't drive. So I'm like, "Okay." But he didn't have his truck. That's why he drank at lunch, because he didn't have his truck. His son was using his truck to get shit. So I gave him a ride to the store. He fucking grabs another beer out of the freezer. I'm like, "For real, bro? You're going to drink?" He's like, I ain't driving today. I don't give a fuck." I'm like, "All right, that makes sense." And then he's like, at 4:00, he's like, "Okay, I gotta go." I'm like, "Where are you going? You got a vehicle." He's like, "One of these guys is gonna give me a ride somewhere." I was like, "This fool's going to the bar." He's been drinking too much. He's out.
Yeah, he's done.
That's all right though. We were buttoning it up anyway. It was a short day on Friday, which I appreciate. I don't mind that at all.
Dude, I don't even know what a short day is anymore.
Oh, that's because you don't work for me, Troy. You work for me, you drink at lunch, you fucking have a good time. You watch two dogs having sex, you have a good time.
Yeah, but then I'd be living in Nebraska.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Yeah, listen, bro. You don't want that.
I love how
Nebraska
you're like,
sucks.
man, you'd have a good no, you don't want to do that. Like you completely sobered up. Like, man, dude, it'll be like the greatest experience. Like you haven't even lived life until you work with me, man. Like you don't know shit, man. It's gonna be great. Yeah, but I live in Nebraska. On second thought, man, fuck it, I quit
Yeah.
too.
I gotta tell you, man, it's not worth it.
No.
It's not worth it, man. Don't do it. Once you come here,
I know I
bro.
make it look cool, but it ain't, man. It's not all it's topped up to be.
That's right. This place is like Gillette, dude. Once you move here, bro, it's hard to
Right.
leave. It's like a black hole, it just sucks you in. That's not
See,
true at all. I'd leave here in a fucking heartbeat.
see, you talk about Nebraska and shit. Like I talk about prison.
Yeah.
Like, man, I had a lot of fun. I did some cool shit. It wasn't too bad. Oh man, sounds fun. Yeah, don't ever come here, actually, man. Like, I know I make it look good, but it's terrible,
Yeah, it sounded fun. There was a Taco John's. Don't come
right?
here though.
Like I'm not gonna lie, I had a good time. I met some cool people. Had played board games, learned some cards, man. Watched Harry Potter. But there's rain,
Yeah. I did some arts and crafts. Shit was fun.
right? I mean, it
Not
was
not it
good.
was forced fun. I didn't want to have that fun.
Yeah, they kind of made you have fun.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be here, bro.
Yeah,
I feel the same way about any state surrounding me. I just don't want to be there for a long time. I'll be
right.
there, but not for a long time. I want to go somewhere else, like fucking Norway or fucking somewhere high up in the mountains where I can raise baby goats and, you know, that's as far as I've gotten in my fantasy so far.
Right.
I'll
I
get
always
back.
wake up right before then. I'm like, I want to know what I'm doing
Yeah,
next.
there's like a cast iron pan involved, some baby chickens. I mean, just it's a long process. I'm trying to figure it out.
Dude, I really want to go back to Savannah, Georgia, man.
I've never been to Georgia,
Dude, Savannah, Georgia is fucking beautiful. I
but
mean,
isn't
it's
it like
fucking
basically breathing
gorgeous.
water?
Isn't it what?
Like basically breathing water. The humidity there is like,
It's actually not. It's about the same as Missouri.
oh, well, that's not bad.
I mean, sometimes it's worse.
Yeah,
Like right after a rain and shit, obviously. But yeah, you got the ocean right the fuck there,
yeah.
and the fucking canals and rivers. But dude, man, Savannah, Georgia was fucking beautiful, and the street life was amazing, man. Like all the river walk, all the bars on the river walk, and everything, man. Like you could just walk into one bar and grab yourself a beer, and then take that beer with you as you walk into the next bar and get something to eat. And shit, like it didn't fucking matter, man. And they had all the street performers and shit like that, man, and like ghost tours and shit like that
That
going
sounds
on
like
all over the
That
place.
sounds like fucking Louisiana without all the murder.
Yeah, it is. It's great. Dude, I bought a calzone and it was like this fucking big.
Jeez.
Like that fucking full, man. It was like they took an actual full family size Papa John's pizza and just folded it over in like a calzone.
Did you want extra meat on that? Let me unfold it for you real quick.
Right? Just
I gotta use both hands.
right. I mean, dude, it was like fuck.
Oh, dude, maybe when you're down here, bro, we can play some board games. Ugh.
Okay.
We got these dope ass board games. Maybe I'll convince my wife to invite Matt and his wife over, dude. We got some dope ass board games I want to play.
What you got?
There's like a blockbuster one where it's like all movies from like the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. Like it's
Right.
super fun. And then there's a music one which I'm good at but not very good because I'm not good with like 50s and 60s music.
Yeah.
It's just not my genre. I'm okay with 70s, but 80s and up I'm solid.
Right.
But you have to get like the classicals and all that shit to win because there's different categories that you have to get each one to win.
Yeah, it's kind of like Trivia Pursuit or some shit.
Yeah, and then what's that stick figure cartoon you fucking love?
Stick figure.
No. It's like the stick figures that are like super fucked up and you fucking love them to death. You used to put
Oh,
them
cyanide and happiness.
dude, there's a cyanide and happiness game that's like Cards Against Humanity,
Yeah.
except for you get like 7 cards in your hand, and then there's 2 draw piles, and you draw 2 cards, and you look at them, and they have like pictures on them. You know, it could say whatever. Fuck, it's cyanide and happiness, so it's usually pretty fucked up shit. And out of those 2 cards, you put them in whatever order you want, beginning and end, beginning and middle, middle and end, and then everybody has to throw a card in to fill the spot that you want. So if you got like 2 really fucked up cards, you can say, that's my middle and my end, I need a beginning. And everybody throws in their cards as the beginning, and then you look through them and, you choose your favorite one as the beginning to how it led to that situation.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Dude, it is one of
I want to play that.
Dude, it is one of the funniest games. Last time we played, bro, I laughed so hard. The back of my head, it was like when you go to a concert of your favorite band and you're screaming
Yeah.
the music, and the back of your head's like throbbing. Dude, I was laughing so hard, I thought I was going to pass out because the back of my head hurt so bad. Like, dude, it is fucking hilarious, man. And it is super dirty, super funny, and super dirty.
Oh yeah, it's cyanide and happiness, man. Their shit's fucked up. I love it.
There's one card where it's always a green shirt and a blue shirt guy. That's like all the cards. A green shirt and a blue shirt. And there's one card that the guy in the blue or green shirt, whatever, goes, "Eat my AIDS," and his dick is shooting blood onto the other guy. That's a card.
What the fuck?
Dude, it is fucked up, but it is hilarious. Oh, eat my AIDS. Oh, so fucked up, bro.
All right. We have to play that.
Yeah. Matt has it. It's Matt's game, so I'll have to fucking ask him if I'll have to talk to him, see what he wants to do.
Yeah.
Because it's fun. It might not be fun with 3 people, but like 4 or more, I don't know. Yeah. It's pretty fun.
Well, if not, we can still pong it down, the 3 of us.
Oh, dude, yeah. We're going to have to take my pong table over to his house, though.
That's fine. We both drive trucks.
That's true. How long's your bed?
Oh, yay. I don't fucking know. I think it's a 6.
Yeah, mine too. Oh, well. We'll get it over there.
Yeah, it's fine. That's what straps are for.
We got tiny trucks. Whatever.
Yeah, but they're quad cabs.
And we only have to drive it like 2 blocks. He doesn't live far at all. He lives like right across the fucking highway.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very close. Like where the convenience store is, he lives on the other side of the highway. That's it.
The Casey's?
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact that there's
you cross the bridge. You cross the bridge to get back on Highway 6 there, and then you just cross Highway 6 into that little neighborhood. He lives right there.
Okay, that's real close. And I look forward to meeting this guy because isn't he the one that...
Yes. Yeah, that's Matt.
Yeah.
That's our guy.
Designed our TwoDrunkBros logo.
He's the guy who makes beer. He's the guy who makes logos. This guy makes it all, bro.
Right?
He makes my dick hard. I'm not going to say he does because he does. He's a German, and he knows what he's doing. Essen Munscheiser is what I tell him. And he says, okay.
The Germans and Irish have been friends for a long time.
Well, I didn't hear about Germany invading Ireland.
No, actually, during World War II, a bunch of Germans, the Nazis, were shipping guns by night to IRA members to keep the British occupied.
Yeah, that makes kind of sense. But why the fuck would you want to take over Ireland? I mean, what the fuck do they have? You know?
The Emerald Isles? I mean, it just sounds beautiful.
Yeah, but I mean, they really don't have anything of significance other than like
river dancing,
ancient megaliths and shit, like great stone circles and whatnot.
Right.
But that, I mean, legitimately, the Nazis were super into that kind of stuff. So, it could have been a legitimate thing. They used to dig in Antarctica looking for tons of shit, man.
Yeah.
And some would say they found some stuff. And a lot of people think there was a crashed UFO in Russia in 1938. And a lot of it was like in one of those parts of Russia that like even the Russians didn't really care about. and a lot of witnesses said that German SS soldiers came and took the craft that had wrecked there.
Huh.
So, yeah, dude. I mean, it's pretty obvious. The Germans, they said, were like 100 years more advanced in technology than anybody else in the world at the height of World War II. Like
Dude,
100 years more advanced. Dude, nobody had rockets. Germans had rockets. They didn't even know that nobody even conceived rockets. And the Germans already had rockets. Like
you know
ballistic
what?
missiles.
If Hitler didn't watch cartoons, those missiles would have been better.
No way, dude. Dude, it was the guy who took us to the moon. He's the
Yeah.
reason.
No, no, I'm saying because when they first made rockets, when they first made the rockets for Germany Nazi,
Yeah.
they
They were
didn't
rounded.
have
Yeah,
what
they were
they were
rounded.
rounded.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Like a bullet.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Hitler was afraid that they would just bounce on impact because of the round. And he made them scrap them and start over.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but also it was the guy who built the rockets, the same guy who built the rockets for America, that I think his original design was a pointed end, and they told whoever it was, Hitler's guys, were like, no, 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 that's not going to work. It needs to be like this, like a bullet, basically, like rounded. And he's like, okay, whatever, because you just don't argue with those guys because they'll just fucking shoot you and just put the next scientist behind you in your place. So that's basically, he was just like, okay, yeah, whatever you. I can't remember his fucking name. Hold on. God damn it. He's like, he didn't even want to be a Nazi. He only was, it was like a means to an end type of thing for him.
Yeah.
Like he wanted to build rockets to take us to space. And then Hitler was like, you're going to be SS. And then he was like, okay, I guess so. And then they fucking immediately, when America showed up, they were like, okay, we surrender. Like, we don't want to be part of this anymore. Take us with you. Take us to America. And they were like, okay, we'll take you.
Right? Your alien is just fucking staring at me with that smirk on his face. It's creeping me out.
What are you talking about?
Dude, he's just fucking staring at me. Hercules is just fucking staring at me hardcore.
Dude, don't talk about Hercules like that.
Well, you better get your boy. That's all I'm fucking saying.
You know what Google says?
What?
The guy who built the rocket. And they're like, the guy who built the rocket, the flat earther guy who died.
No, that was
Werner von Braun. That's his name. Werner von Braun. The guy who built, literally to this day, the most powerful rocket ever made.
Tell you what, if you're Googling, you should Google Space Movie 1992.
What is it?
Google it.
Space movie?
Space Movie 1992.
Oh, God. Is this going to give me a virus?
No, it's not going to give you a virus.
Space movie.
Space Movie 1992.
Oh, yeah. There it is. What the fuck? Where did you find that?
That's what I do.
I did not expect that.
Nobody ever does.
What the fuck was that? The weird thing was that was the second thing that came when I typed in space. It said movie 1992.
Oh yeah, dude, it's on the radio right now.
That's like highly recommended on Google.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched the full movie.
Oh my God, how was it?
It's so fucking bad.
Dude, okay. I watched a movie with my wife. If you get a chance, check it out.
I made a movie with your wife.
I know you did. I watch it every night, dude, before I go to bed. Yeah. Yeah. It's called Anunnaki Return. Troy's Revenge. Yeah, it's fucking amazing. It's called Night of the Demons.
Night of the Demons.
It's like a 1988 movie or some shit.
Yeah.
The beginning of it, I mean, fucking, it's hard to watch. The acting is so terrible. It is so hard to watch. But once the shit gets going, once the demons start possessing and shit gets to going and the ball starts to rolling on the horror movie, dude,
Yeah.
it is amazing. Like, the acting goes from shit to like, these guys can really play demons. Like, really good. Like, the special effects people, whoever the fuck was making this fucking movie, did a fucking great job on the special effects, the makeup, all sorts of shit, man. I was not impressed for the first 30 minutes of the movie. I was like, my wife was like telling me the whole time, this movie fucked me up so bad as a kid. And I'm like, this is the worst acting I've ever seen in a movie. And I've watched some shit movies.
Right, yeah. We've seen some shitty movies.
Yeah, this is like by far terrible. And then as soon as the demons start coming and, you know, it's the house of, or the night of demons,
Yeah.
dude, it's so good, dude. It is good. It gets really good. And I recommend you watch it. But they made a House of Demon or the Night of Demons 2 with the same main character lady demon. And I have not watched it yet, but I told my wife we're gonna watch the second one.
Yeah. Dude, one of my favorite things I've seen in a bad movie was one of the sci-fi original films,
Those are
which
amazing.
were always great.
They were so good.
So good.
I
But
like
it was like
a sci-fi original.
it was a Beowulf knockoff,
Oh no.
and the monsters all CGI, you know, of course. And he hits Beowulf right in the face, right here, and he goes, "Ah!"
You went the wrong way. You went the wrong way.
Dude. And I swear, like I had to pause it and back up because I had TiVo back then, because you know I fly.
Of course.
But like I was like, wait a minute, pause, rewind. His sword's bent. Like it was like this,
Hey, these things happen in big budget movies, dude, okay?
right? Like, dude, I love those sci-fi originals.
What was it?
They crack my shit up.
What were me and my dad were, dude, my dad has like a super keen eye for fuck ups in movies.
Yeah.
Like, he just has an eye for them. He can spot them immediately. And there was a movie where, I don't know if it was like Pirates of the Caribbean or Lord of the Rings. It was a huge fight scene, whatever it was. Tons of people fighting on the screen. And he pauses the movie and goes, that guy's not fighting anybody. There's a guy like legitimately doing this, and there's nobody around him. I was like, how do you notice that? There's like 300 people on the screen, and you notice the one guy fighting an invisible green screen. And he's like, yeah, that guy's not fighting anybody. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude, that's like when we were doing the Batman episode, and I was telling you about the Christian Bale Batman when he was fighting all those guys, and then there's that one guy you see in the background who just falls over. Like, I was expecting a Flash cameo after that. Like, I got your back, Bruce. Like, no.
Oh my god, dude! I scored a Flash, like the wooden posters that you get from Hobby Lobby.
Oh yeah, I love those.
There was an Iron Man and a Flash. We went garage selling today, and I scored a Flash one and an Iron Man one. But my wife, we're at the garage sale. They're $1 a piece, bro. It's a garage sale.
Yeah.
But they're the wooden ones from Hobby Lobby. I'm like, those are like $20 a piece. Legitimately on the back, $19.99. They were $1 a piece. I told my wife, I said, yeah, let's get those. And she goes, Calder, do you like the Iron Man? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about Iron Man for? There's a Flash right there. Like, why isn't Flash equal to Iron Man? This is bullshit. Why you always revert to Marvel?
Right? Flash would own Iron Man.
I know my son well enough to know that he don't give two shits about Marvel. He likes the Flash. Yeah, Iron Man's cool, but the Flash is fucking dope as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Flash would fuck Iron Man up.
Oh, cool.
Let's just be real. he would go plasma beam cannon, and the Flash would go, "What is that? Was you throwing laser beams at me, bro? Because I got you. I
Or
just
he would,
assembled your whole circuit board because
yeah,
that's what I do."
it just phased through his ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, it was, but I got them both because they were $1 a piece. So I'm like, yeah, we'll mix it up. We'll mix and match.
But yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not
I don't
against
have just
mixing and
DC shit.
matching. Yeah, no, I don't mind mixing and matching. I love the Hulk. That's my guy. I love
Right.
Wolverine. That's my guy.
Yeah, Marvel's got good characters and good storyline.
Yeah, but they also stole. Okay, they didn't steal. They bought Deadpool,
Yeah.
which, in my opinion, they've never truly embraced.
No.
They don't even really like claim Deadpool. Although they bought Deadpool from Image Comics, they don't really claim him because he's on like a little genre of his own, which is weird to me. But I think it's good because they let it be R-rated.
Yep. And not the first R-rated comic book movie, people. God, I hate that shit.
No, yeah, dude, not the first. Oh, I have to bring something up here. This is just a. You know how on SNL they just hired their first Asian actor?
No.
Have you
But
heard
okay.
this? This was big news. Big news. Big news in the SNL community. This last hiring cast. They hired their first Asian cast member. And people are like, oh, finally, it only took them 40 years to hire an Asian cast member. First of all, Rob Schneider, Asian.
Is he?
I think people forget. Rob Schneider's mom, 100% Filipino.
Huh.
Yeah. His mom, 100%. Born, raised, Filipino. Rob Schneider is half Filipino. Technically, Rob Schneider is the first Asian SNL cast member.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's why, dude. That's why people can't backlash him for like, what was that? What the fuck was that one where Adam Sandler movie where they were firemen and he married his buddy?
Oh yeah, yeah. And he was the Oriental minister.
Yeah,
The ring is a circle.
it's a
It's a
circle.
circle.
Yeah, you
It
can't.
has no begin,
Why
no
do
end.
you think nobody's tried to cancel him over that shit? Because he's fucking Asian. That's why he's always been able to play Asian parts, and nobody says a fucking word when he
Dude,
plays.
I love how people are going after Robert Downey Jr. now for doing blackface.
Oh, dude, are you kidding me, bro? Black people are not going to let that shit fly. That is white people going after him. Black people
Yeah, it is.
loved that shit.
Dude, like, I've talked to so many black people at work and shit like that, and there is nobody more offended about stuff happening to black people
Than white people. Yeah. Dude, Jamie Foxx was on fucking Rogan one time talking about that. And he's like, dude, he's like, I don't give a fuck who you are. He's like, I will speak for all black people and I will give him a pass for all black people. Because the role, dude, he did that role so well that
Yeah.
I forgot he was Robert Downey Jr. He just nailed it. He nailed it.
Yeah.
He nailed a 70s black man or a 60s black man, whatever he was, 60s. He nailed it. He fucking nailed it, dude. The accent, everything. He nailed it so good. He did such a good job.
Yeah,
Like,
he looked like he should have been partnering with a buddy cop movie.
well, dude, and the whole premise of that role was exactly that. He's a dude playing another dude, playing another dude. Like, you know? That was the whole premise. That was the whole comedy shtick of that whole role of his, was that he was playing such an out of box character, and he fucking nailed it, dude. Like,
oh yeah, he did great.
He did. I think if you didn't know who Robert Downey Jr. was, you would think that was a legitimate black man.
He
You'd
did
be
a great job.
You'd be like, who's that black guy? Why doesn't I've never seen him in any other movies? Like, he did such a good job on that role.
Yeah.
I think most black people probably give him a pass for that because he just nailed it. I mean, he wasn't racist about it.
Right now.
That
No, and they knew what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And they even called it out in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people?
Yeah, what do you mean, you people? Like, dude, just the way he talked, though, his cadence, he nailed it so hard. Dude, my favorite part about that whole movie is fucking Tom Cruise's role, man. Oh my god, dude. His what the fuck was his name?
Yeah, that where he was like the
The
agent or
boss.
whatever. Not the agent, but
Yeah, he was like the boss agent.
yeah, because
God
Matthew
damn it, I can't
McConaughey
remember his
was the
role.
agent.
I watched something. I think it was Tom Cruise saying, Ben Stiller wrote and directed that whole movie. That was
Yeah,
his movie. And Ben Stiller offered him the role of that guy. Lex Friedman? Nah, what the fuck was his name?
I don't fucking
God damn it.
remember. I don't remember any of the characters'
It was
names.
just in my head. I think it was like Les Friedman or something. Anyway, when he offered Tom Cruise the role, Tom Cruise told Ben Stiller, I'll do the role. I only got 2 requests. I want fat fingers and I want to dance. And he said, what? And he said, when I envision this guy, the way he is, he's like, I just want fat fingers. I want real fat sausage fingers and I want to dance. And he's like, okay, like you're Tom Cruise, bro. Like,
Right?
come on, dude. And he became like one of the most iconic characters of that whole movie because of it. And his
Yeah,
fingers were super chubby. Like
they were massive.
they looked like my fingers, dude. Like they were sausage fingers.
Yeah, yeah.
He said, what a weird request from a superstar, but that's what he wanted. Like fat fingers, and I want to dance.
He was fair.
Ugh. Oh man, I got the farts tonight, boy. Woo! Be blowing it
Man,
up the frame, baby.
I'm glad I'm not there right now. That's not true. I miss you.
I've been blowing my wife's face, dude. I've been like, waft it. I know, man. I feel like it's been fucking weeks since we've actually talked.
Well, I mean, we talk on the phone every once in a while, but it's not the same.
Fuck. Troy, we used to talk daily.
Yeah, every day.
And now we talk like once every 4 to 5 days.
I know.
But
Sorry.
that's not your fault. I work 7 days a week.
Right?
You work 7 days a week.
Yeah.
You work opposite shifts.
Right?
We're like,
I try to get you in the morning when you're heading to
you know
work.
what we are? We're like the wolves of Odin. One's chasing the sun, one's chasing the moon. That's
Right?
what we are, bud.
That's more majestic than what I was going to say. I was going to say Lady Hawk.
Yeah, let's go with mine.
Yeah. You ever seen that movie? Lady Hawk's a classic, man.
No, I've never seen Lady Hawk.
Dude, you never seen fucking Lady Hawk?
Sounds like a porno, dude. I'm gonna look
Dude,
it up.
no,
It
it's
sounds hot.
beautiful, man. Okay, so premise, right?
Hold on, I have to delete my search history after that Space 1992 movie.
Yes, Space Movie 92. People look it up. Space Movie 1992.
This is a 1985 film.
Yeah. Dude, I can't even say the name of it.
Lady Hawk.
Yeah, dude, it's so good. Lady Hawk is the shit.
Oh my god. It's got Michelle Pfeiffer in it.
Yeah.
Matthew Broderick. Holy shit.
Yes. Dude, I'm telling you, you gotta check this shit out, man.
Dude, Michelle Pfeiffer was so hot back
Dude,
then.
it's classic 80s fantasy movie, man. I mean, it's
It
right up there
looks
with
like it.
Conan and shit.
Hold on. Hold on. Is that who I think it is? Holy shit, it is.
What?
Rutger Horror. How do you say his name?
I don't fucking know.
Who's Matthew Broderick? That's the old guy, right? Yeah.
No, Matthew Broderick's the kid. The
Oh,
younger-
okay,
the
yeah,
younger
Godzilla.
yeah.
From
big
the
Godzilla.
1999 Godzilla.
Yeah. And, first
Oh, yeah.
Bookler's day off. But
Yeah,
dude, no, dude, you gotta check that out. The whole premise of the movie is, like, these two people, like, the Knight and Michelle Pfeiffer, like, they're madly in love and shit.
the old man?
The guy with the blonde hair?
The old
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah. This is a different
Rutger?
time.
His name is Rutger Rohrer or some shit.
Yeah.
Rauer.
They're madly in love and they want to be together, But
Gross. He's got
this
full
priest loved her.
balls.
What's his plan? Don't die. But this priest was madly in love with her too, and he was jealous. He's like, if I can't have her, no one can. So he does a curse that makes it to where by daytime, she's a hawk, lady hawk. Like she is a hawk. And then at night,
That's why it shows her on him.
yeah.
Because
And
he's
then
like, I'm going to fuck this bird.
at night, he turns into a wolf and she turns into a human.
So he put a curse on both of them?
On both of them. So they can never see each other. During the day, she's a hawk, and at night, he's a wolf.
This is bestiality in its greatest form.
Dude, it's so good.
So where the fuck does Matthew Broderick come into this?
He's a little thief.
Oh, he looks like a monk.
Yeah. Well, he's a thief, and he helps them out.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, it's so good. It's so cheesy, but it's so fucking good. I love it.
Good. I'm going to have to watch it. That sounds awesome.
You are.
I don't know where I'm going to find it, but I'll have to watch it.
It's on Amazon. Trust me. That's the last place I've watched it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, me and that one chick I used to see would have fantasy movie nights.
Oh, man, I miss girls like that. I love my wife, but damn, I miss girls like that who are so adventurous. Right.
Just send me a message. Hey, you want to watch Highlander tonight? Do I?
Oh, my God, girl. Do I already have a partial? Yeah, damn right.
Right?
Are we going to watch half of Highlander? Yeah. Don't be looking at your phone like you got to go to bed.
No, like it vibrated in my pocket. I was curious.
You've been up.
Dude, I have been up.
It's time to power through, bro. We haven't talked for weeks.
Dude, I'm still here. I'm still standing.
Hey, it's too late to fall in love. Too late.
By the way, I have an idea for a TikTok video that involves that song, Too Late to Apologize. So.
Oh, that's a different song. Is that the same song?
No. But you're singing it in that key.
Oh. Maybe I'm singing it wrong. Oh, hey, Troy! I cannot wait till you come down, bro. I found country music that I can actually listen to.
I know you can listen to country music. I've drank with you.
No. Pop country music.
Oh, okay. Oh, you mean snap country?
Like pop country. Let me give you a taste of it.
I don't know, man. You know how I feel about the pop country.
Troy. Trust me. This is pop country you're going to enjoy. And you know what? There is no, what's it called? Copyright on this.
Oh, good. So it'll play.
It will play. There's no copyright. You ready?
Yeah.
Can you hear it? Listen. Oh, it's going to blow you away, bro. Just listen. It's the only country I can stand. Pop country wise.
What's that?
You recognize it?
Yeah, I do.
Wish this never ends.
So what's he like just redoing all these songs to country?
Dude, so many! This is so amazing! Dude, I love this song so much now. Dude, he kills it, son! It's so good.
I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody always.
Dude, tell me this shit is not bang on country.
Okay, it's good. It's good. I'd listen to that.
Hold on. The best part's coming. Wait for it. It's the best part of this whole song.
Oh my god, man.
Dude, he killed it, dude. This guy does like 50 of these songs, dude. Like he fucking nails them, dude. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. This is our kind of country. This is drinking beer country. Hold on.
Who is that?
His name's Alex Melton. Listen to it. You'll recognize this one. Sounds like Alan Jackson. This one right here, bring back some memories.
Can we forget about the things I said when I was young? I didn't mean to call you that. Well, I can't remember what was said or what you threw your way.
Please tell me why.
My car's in the front
And I'm sleeping with my clothes on.
Okay, yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
banger, dog. This guy-
Okay, you're gonna have to send me a link.
oh yeah. Oh fuck, sending you a link, dude. You're gonna have to wait till you get here so we can listen to him.
Oh, it's like that?
Oh, like you ain't gonna find him on your own.
That's true.
You got the internet.
I do.
Yeah, his name's Alex Melton.
Alex Melton. I'm gonna check that shit out.
Yeah, Alex Melton.
Okay.
He does shit tons of covers, and he does like, you know, if Blink-182 wrote this, or and then he turns like a bunch of those old school pop punk songs country, and they are so fucking good. Like stupid. Like I enjoy them more as country music than as like pop country than I do as the original.
Well, it's got that old 90s style country feel to it, too.
It does. And he did
I love 90s country, man. That's barbecue music.
If Blink-182 wrote Don't Stop Believin' by Journey.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so good. Like, as a huge Journey fan,
Yeah, love
I
Journey.
spit on people who try to remake Journey.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yes.
Stupid good, dude. like super good. I can't stop singing it.
You know what blows my mind is we haven't had a 40-minute warning.
No, we have not. And it's been well over 40 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I'm impressed. What'd you do? Download it?
I did not, dude. I don't know what the fuck was going on last time.
That was weird.
Maybe it's because there was 3 of us.
Could have been. Well, they didn't do that with Johnny.
No.
Stiletto.
But we also thought that we maybe had like a 6-month thing.
But fine, man.
Either way, we've been going for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't tell me my time. So, hey, I'm not going to fucking argue with it, bro.
Oh, fuck no.
I thought we had 40 minutes and I just kept going because it didn't say stop. So,
I have a court case that starts that way.
yeah, me too. Yeah, but I bailed out. So, you know, I still got warrants.
Oh. Man, I still remember going to go pay off warrants and shit like that, not an actual name. Be like, yeah, I'm here to pay a warrant for Troy. Because in Wyoming, you could do that shit because they were so used to people working the oil field not being in town.
Yep.
Dude, like, yeah, I'm here to pay a thing for my roommate Troy. He's out on location right now. Oh, it's a good thing you're paying this. We actually have a bench warrant for him. I'm like, oh man, I'll have to let him know. As I'm in the fucking courthouse surrounded by deputies and shit.
Dude, I could not say how many times I sent my buddies to go pay my shit for me because I knew if I showed up,
Dude, I've gone to pay your shit for you.
But here's the shit though: if you've been to jail before, they got your picture. So when they pull it up, you can't fake it's not you because they'll say, we're sending sheriffs out right now." Like, no. So you gotta send a homie after you've been to jail because they got your picture. It's in the system. They know who you are. And that was hard for me because the first time I got arrested was in high school because my mom didn't pay my fine like she was supposed to. So the cops came to the school, and remember they used to come to the school with warrantless and arrest everybody in school who had warrants. and I got arrested in school and thrown in jail. And then my mom had to come bail me out. And then she was laughing at me. I said, Mom, what the fuck? Well, I spent that money on bingo. I was like, what the fuck? You were supposed to pay my fines with that money. I forgot. I spent it on bingo.
Dude, a buddy of mine, a buddy I got down here, I mean, he was the real clean cut guy. You know, he was the good one out of all of us.
Oh, he's
You know, didn't get in trouble like we all did. And we got pulled over because of a brake light was out because, you know, bad fuse is what it was. And they ran all our names and they're like, you have a warrant.
You
And
did?
I was like, me? And they're like, no, Steven, you have a warrant. This guy's name's Steven Faust, the nice guy. And we're all like, no, the fuck way. No, he doesn't.
For what?
No, he doesn't. No, the thing was, his mom got a parking ticket in his car.
Yep. That happened to my dad.
And they arrested him right there.
Yep.
And I called his mom. And she didn't believe me. And so I gave my phone to the cop. And the cop talked to her. And she was like, is this another one of his stupid friends? Like, she didn't believe the cop.
Oh,
And then she really believes it. And so we go pick her up. And we go to the jail to bail him out. And, oh my God, she made it so worse. Because she, like, let my baby know I'm here to get him.
Oh, no.
You can't say that when you pick someone up from jail.
Oh, no.
Dude, and the cops were giving him shit. He told us the cops were giving him shit for it in the back. Like, by the way, your mom's here. She said she's here to pick her baby up. And he's like, I just looked at them and said, can you guys rough me up a little bit so I look at least like, you know, just
beat me up, please. Just like pull your baton out and hit me in the
right
or something.
Dude, man, he walked out like with a look of shame on his face, and I just walked up and gave him a big hug, and I was like, one of us.
I got my dad arrested because I had unpaid parking tickets. My mom called me. Why is your dad in jail for unpaid parking tickets on your truck? I was like, well, because it's in his name. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
Be like, I'm going to put some money on his books.
I'll go visit him. And I didn't because he never visited me in jail.
Right?
Lying bastard. You know, my mom always told me that. My mom never bailed me out of jail. She was true to her word. She's like, if you ever go to jail, you're staying in there. I'm never going to bail you out. Other than the time it was her fault that I went to jail.
Yeah.
And when I became an adult, she never did bail me out. But then she never visited me either. Lying bitch.
Right? My mom visited me when I was in prison, but I think that was mostly just to keep giving me guilt trips.
Right. I'm all alone. You did this to me. Yeah, I did.
Right? You were all alone way before I went to prison.
My boyfriend sits to pee. Well,
Yeah.
That's your fault.
Right, Ned? I'm not fucking him.
I think his children are part of a cult. Yeah, well, you know, that's it. You know, that's your fault.
That's what you did. That's you. Those are your life choices. Mine got me in prison. You got your that. I think I came out on top.
Right. Just please don't turn Jehovah's Witness before I come out.
Right.
I've been learning a lot about Muslims, and I think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go Muslim.
Right.
A lot of people go Muslim in prison.
I did. Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot of Muslims.
Named Muhammad. I mean, just do what you got to do.
A lot of white Muslims in prison.
A lot of black Muslims in prison.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali went Muslim.
And a lot of Asashu.
That's why he changed his name to Muhammad. Muhammad
Right.
Ali.
A few Wiccans.
Did you say Asatchu?
Yeah.
Like white supremacists?
Yeah. But like,
that's not Asatchu.
yeah, no, Asashu, they were like reading the runes and shit like that.
Yeah, well, I'm part of a group that is trying to shine light on prison white supremacy gangs. The Norse religion does not affiliate with white supremacists.
No.
Totally.
Dude, I pissed off that one neo-Nazi so fucking bad because he had the 88 tattoo, which stands for Hell Hitler because 8 is H in the alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you know what that means? I go, yeah. Howdy, Hank.
That's not what it means.
No, it means so. Hitler was like, no, 8 is H. Those are 2 H's. That's howdy, Hank.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know.
I didn't know the fucking Asatru gang or Sachu gang, whatever the fuck they call themselves, was a thing, dude. I almost got my fucking ass stabbed and murdered and beat down in a strip club over my tattoos because of that shit. Because this guy here, fresh out the joint, did like 20 years. Black dude thought I was a fucking white supremacist out of prison. He's like, "Are you part of the Asatru gang?" I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" Like, I don't even know what the fuck you just said. And he's like, "Part of that shit?" I'm like, "I don't know." And because he's fresh out the joint, man. He's fucking fighting and, they're killing each other in there.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have no clue what you're talking about, dude. He's like, "Them tattoos on your head, bro, you white supremacist?" I'm like, "No, I'm not white. These say my children's name. That's nothing. Like, it doesn't say white power. It says my kids' names, bro. Like, that has nothing to do
with well, what's your kid's name? Well, this one's white and this one's power.
No, hell no, man. This guy was scary as fuck, dude. Like, he probably would have killed me. I was just like, dude, I have no idea what you're talking. And then he explained to me that shit's a white. I had no idea. No clue.
Oh, yeah, dude. Sashu's a big one, man.
Yeah. And he's like, yeah, because he's like, you ever been locked up? I was like, yeah, in Wyoming, but not in prison. And he's like, oh. He's like, well, that shit's a gang here. And they like represent that culture. And I was like, oh, yeah, dude, not me. Like, that's not my way. I was like, I don't believe in that shit. And he's like, oh, and then he kind of explained to me, like, that's a white supremacist thing. They all have runes and shit. And which I knew that white supremacists have adopted the Norse thing, but because of SS, because of Hitler, SS, that's the Nordic S and rune. But I had no idea that shit took such fucking gravity here in Nebraska. And he's like, oh, yeah, that shit's hardcore here. I was like, yeah, not a part of that, dude. Like,
well, that's like that. That's like that guy that who was apprentice electrician with me and Chris, who we convinced to get the 2 lightning bolt tattoos because that's an electrician's tattoo.
Oh no!
So we got these 2 biggest lightning bolts.
I almost had my ass beat by a fucking black dude over my tattoos, and I've almost had my ass beat by a white dude over tattoos when I worked at Come and Go.
And which one? Shamrock?
Yeah. And
because my Shamrock gave me shit when I was in prison.
Yeah. Dude, this big ass white dude. Fucking, he had like 2 lightning bolts on his neck. I mean, he was white supremacist all the way. It was easy to tell this dude had just got out the joint. When I was at Come and Go, he's like, what the fuck's that Shamrock stand for? Because in prison, that shit stands for the white power brotherhood or whatever the fuck it stands. I don't know what is it. It's the three leaves stand for something. I can't remember what the fuck it stands for.
See, I'm lucky. Mine's a 4-leaf clover.
Yeah, mine's a 3-leaf. A shamrock. I guess that represents white power in prison because the three clovers represent a certain letter of like white power, fucking poontang or something. I don't know what it stands for, but that guy was very upset with me. He's like, "What the fuck are you got that on your fucking arm for?" And I was like, "Dude, this ain't prison. This is I'm Irish." And he's like, "Ugh!" I got so mad. And I called Jimmy after he left. I'm like, "Dude, I'm pretty sure this guy's going to fucking kill me. I need you to come back." Dude, Jimmy came up to the store and hung out with me for a hot minute. I was like, this guy was so mad, dude. I was just like, this ain't prison, bro. I was like, I don't know what that shit means in prison, but this ain't prison. This is civilization. Like, I'm Irish. That's what that means. And he was just like, oh, he got so mad. He just left. I was like, this fool's definitely going to go get a gun. He's going to come back and kill me. I called Jimmy. I'm like, bro, this guy came in. He's going to kill me. I need you to come back. He's like, all right, dude, I'll be there in a minute. Like, I was scared, dude. I thought he was going to fucking shoot me, man. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to know?
Right?
I don't know that shit. I got it. My dad's got a shamrock on his arm. That's why I got this because, my dad's got a shamrock on his forearm.
Yeah.
And it was like, we're both from Irish descent. I'm like, yeah, that just makes sense. The shamrock on my forearm. At the time, because I was like 17 or 18 when I got it, I was like, St. Patty's Day, it's always going to save me. You can never pinch me. I always got green. And then my beard started turning blonde. And now my wife says it's turning red. And I'm like, oh my God, my Irish is totally taking over. I'm going to be a ginger soon. I hang out
Welcome to the tribe, brother.
I hang out with Troy way too much. Dude, I have to tell you, bro.
Emily called me red the other day.
Oh, shit. She called you Big Red?
I don't even know how the conversation started, but she looked at me and she goes, "You're red." I'm like, "Where am I red?" She goes, "On top of your head and your face." Like, go to bed.
Dude, I cannot wait till she gets older so I can start telling her shit like, call your dad Big Red. What's up, Big Red? You'll be like, what the fuck? I'm like, hey, what's up, dude?
My dad has already told me. My dad has already told me that if Jameson's hair continues on this path, because he's got that strawberry blonde right now.
He does.
Like it's blonde, but when he goes out to the sun or the light hits it, dude, fluorescent red, man.
Yes.
He told me, he goes, if it keeps on this, I'm never going to call him Jameson. I'm always going to call him Red. I'm never going to call him by his name. I will only call him Red.
Dude, in the last 6 years, my beard has turned blonde. Like,
yeah,
so much of my beard has started to turn blonde. I feel like if I grew up in Nebraska, I would be blonde. Like 100%. My beard was fucking brown when I left Wyoming.
Yeah, it was.
Because it's
this nice dark.
Yes, because of the snow and the cloud cover. 10 months out of the year, I had 2 months of sun exposure. I'm here, bro. It doesn't even fucking snow sometimes until January. The sun's out. Fucking 8, 9, 10 months of the year. And now
what the fuck is that?
Dude, my face is blonde. All my arm hair is blonde. My wife, dude, my eyebrow hair is turning blonde. My wife is like, what's happening to you? Because she's like, oh, you're getting gray hairs. And then she looks at it and she goes, oh, they're not gray. They're just blonde. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, I'm changing colors. I don't know what's happening.
So what do you think, man? Like I'm a redhead. Except for everywhere else on my body. My hair isn't even blonde. It's fucking clear. I'm like a fucking polar bear.
Well, that's just comes with the red hair.
It is hollow.
It's waiting.
Like I actually have really hairy arms and really hairy legs. But you can't tell.
Yeah, it's waiting to turn white. When you get old, bro, you're gonna look like a fucking abominable snowman.
It will, man, dude.
You're gonna have like
it's not gonna go gray. It's gonna go pure white.
Oh, dude, all of a sudden, bro, you're just gonna have like weird chest hair and stomach hair. You're like, I never had any of this. Like, oh, you did. You just couldn't see it. Right. Now it's white. Dude,
like a silverback gorilla.
Dude, redheads go pure white. Like you're gonna go like Gandalf the gray white. Like you're gonna go hard white.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it actually.
That's what redheads get, man. You guys go from red and then all of your pigment dies and you go white like your skin. Like so white.
Looking like an albino over here.
Oh yeah. Dude, imagine if your hair just went clear and you just look like you had like clear noodles on your face. Like just cooked noodles.
Right? Just like going to my hairstylist. How do you want it? Al dente.
She's like, I can't really see it that well. I'm gonna have to put my hand on it.
I'm gonna have to do my fill.
Can we dye it first? Oh, something I will never do, dude. I will never, ever dye my hair.
Dude, I've dyed my hair so many times.
No, I mean like because I'm getting old.
Oh, yeah, no. I just did weird colors.
I tell Marco's got hella gray hair because he's like 46.
Yeah.
And I feel like he wants to dye it so bad because he wants to fight his age. And I'm like, dude, don't dye it. Like, you know how much it turns a woman on to have gray hair? Like, it's so weird because now it's like switched. It's like a weird thing. It's like a gray fox. That's what women want. They want a guy with gray hair. They want an old, sexy, fucking gray-haired, bearded, fucking sexy guy. And I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to get gray hair. Like, oh, I want it so bad. I want gray hair now. Oli got the hookup, dude. Oli's already got mad gray hair. I want it now everywhere. I want half my beard to be gray. I want to look like
I'm looking forward to the transformation.
I want to look like Hulk Hogan. I want gray fucking, my mustache to be all gray right now.
Dude, your mustache is a completely different color than your beard.
Dude, it is. It's fucking blonde. Look at it. It's like fucking completely blonde. And then it goes into the brown. But the whole sides of my beard is red. This is like this little patch right here. Even this is red. This like little patch on each side of my mustache is brown, but everything else is turning red. I got too many cultures in me, bro. I'm just a fucking mutt. I'm just bleeding through. My facial hair is like, accept all of it. Accept all of it. I think if I got
you look like a old Cavalier that's got like a different colored door and hood.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm 50 Shades of Gray all day. Yeah. I'm like, you can tell my lineage just from the colors of my beard. Like, oh, you're blonde? Yeah, you're a little bit like Nordic or German. Red? Oh, you're definitely Irish in there, or Scottish for sure. Oh, brown? Yeah, you're probably a little bit dark skinned in some culture.
You know how Michelle's mother knew I was Irish?
The way you drink?
No. No, up in Wyoming, that just means you probably work a oil field.
Yeah, your tolerance?
No, the way I talk.
No.
And how I flirt and talk with people.
That's true. You do have...
Because Irish have the gift of gab.
Yeah, you're very charismatic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I have a very...
That's why we make great salesmen.
I have a very stoic personality, you see. Very stoic, yes. Now, when it comes to my friends, yes, I'm very open, but when it comes to women, I get very stoic. Yes, many women think I'm upset, but that's just my way of getting into the pantalones. That's Spanish for underwear.
Underwear. El pantalone, Spanish for the plantones.
You're so good at Spanish. How'd you learn?
Right? I'm not gonna lie, I took a class in high school.
Fuck my teacher. I'm just saying.
Right?
She said take off my pantalones, and I said okayos. That's okay.
Dude, I used to drive Chris crazy because during Halloween one year, I worked at I was out of high school. Like I had just graduated high school, and my girlfriend was a senior because we started dating when I was a senior and she was a junior.
Cradle robber.
Right?
Go ahead. Sorry.
Hey, we were engaged because that's what I do. I get engaged all the fucking time.
You gave a promise ring?
Right? I've been engaged like 3, 4 fucking times, man. It's what I do. But,
Ed Mosby over here.
Like, hey, you're like, hi. Oh my God, you want to get married?
Yes, I love you so much. We just
But
made
she asked me if I would
yesterday.
work the haunted house. Like the school fair was doing a haunted house. She asked if I would work in the haunted house. I was like, yeah, sure. And this was way after Columbine happened, so people didn't judge me for my big black duster I had.
Of course.
And I went to Walmart, looked for costume and shit, but all I saw that I wanted was like this styrofoam Zorro hat, but it was Walmart, so it was called El Bandito.
Nice.
And so I put it on, and I annoyed Chris with it because I'd always like I'd run up and like slap the shit out of him or something like that, and be like, "I'm El Bandito," Spanish for the Bandito, and I would disappear. But so like I'm working in
that bitch.
I'm working in this haunted house, and like I'm completely blacked out, and I'm looking down so no one can see my face because of the hat.
No.
And like you hear
And because your white skin glows.
Yeah, pretty fucking much, man. I'm fluorescent. Dude, my people were made for the inside of pubs, not outside. And like this train of kids is walking by, and this one little kid in the back, he's just walking, going like he's like Emily's age, 6 or 7. He's like, "I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. And I just start walking behind him, you know, like, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I get real close. I get right next to the side of his face. And I go, good. And he's, dude, and he turns and he runs all the way back through it. He doesn't finish it. No, he's like, fuck it. I know there's an exit this way. He just turns it. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Good.
Dude, my son has started to pep talk himself.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we ride bikes now at night. Me and my wife and him, we'll go on like little bike rides. And when he goes up a hill, he'll start telling himself out loud, you can do it. You can do it. You got this. You can do it. And I'm like, that's right, bud. You can do it. Keep going, buddy. Keep going. Yeah, keep going, buddy.
Makes you feel good. Makes you feel good.
I just like that he pep talks himself. Like, you can do it. You can do it. Like, that's right, boy. You ain't a liberal. You can do it. This hill owes you nothing. This hill owes you nothing.
Remember, the little engine that could, man.
Yeah, that's right. This hill owes you nothing. You can make it on your own.
Oh, dude.
Fuck.
That's a lesson I'm trying to get Emily to learn. And she gets it. She does.
Of course she does.
Huh?
Of course she does. Kids are so much smarter than you think they are.
Yeah. But see, the problem is, though, then my mom will watch her.
Oh, God.
And my mom, dude, oh, my God. I didn't realize how much my mom spoiled her. And Emily's 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's potty trained, goes to the bathroom, does all by herself. She got my mom to wipe her butt today.
Oh, she knows how to play the game, son. Oh,
and I'm like, why? You know how to wipe your own butt. I was like, why would you have her? Why did you have to have Mimi wipe your butt? And she goes, because she would.
Respect the game.
I'm like, no.
Hey, hate the game, not the player, okay?
Right?
She's a hustler, son. She's a hustler, son.
She's going to take advantage of so many people. I already know it, man.
She's like her dad. It's weird. She knows how to manipulate. It's so weird. She's got it in her, man. It's like genetic or something.
Because the dog said that same fucking thing. Like, oh my God, why'd you get them to do that? Because they would?
Yeah, because they're fucking easy. Like, what do you want me to tell you, Dad? They're gullible, dude. Oh, just wait, bro. She's gonna get you one day, and then you're gonna go back 5 minutes after you do whatever she got you to do. You're gonna go, that little asshole.
All right.
She got me. The master has become the trainee, or whatever. The student has become the master.
Right, dude. I'm telling you, man. That's why I really am excited that she wants to do martial arts.
Mm-hmm.
That way, when that happens, we can throw down.
Like, you know what? You think you're better than me? Get out. Right? Get your gi on. Get outside.
Right. Let's do this, okay? Let's do this.
And then she whips your ass, and you're like, fuck. Okay.
No. I'm going to have her do taekwondo. That way I can still beat her ass. But I hit you. You have to stop. That's a point. The fuck?
This ain't a competition, bitch. Come over here. I'm going to bite your ankle.
Dude, man, I used to love doing that shit so fucking much. Because Chris started taking taekwondo.
Yeah.
Back when we were younger and dumber. And he'd come over to the fucking apartment. I'd be like, what'd you learn today? He'd show me, I'd go, all right, when you go back, do this. And he'd come back, he's like, dude, that pissed off my instructor so much. I'm like, it's great, right? What'd you learn today?
Now go back and do this.
Now do this.
Dude, do you remember when we had our epic sword fight?
Yes.
In the apartment?
Yeah. Whose apartment was it?
Dude, I don't know. All I remember was there was a giant black dildo in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah. It was
stuck to the wall.
It was Mike's apartment. That's when he was dating Michelle.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even meet Michelle then.
Yeah, she was at that party.
Travis was there. I remember that.
Yeah.
And there was swords on the wall, and me and you pulled the swords off the wall.
Mm-hmm.
We had an epic sword fight in the
middle. Yeah, there's swords.
Yeah, we had an epic sword fight, and people were freaking out. because they thought we were gonna like kill each other, and we were like, "It's cool. We've seen How I Met Your Mother."
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have both watched The Princess Bride. We
Yeah.
know what we're doing.
this is fine. I'm Antigo Montoya.
Right?
He killed my father. He's a 6-fingered man prepared to die.
Yeah. Oh, good times. Yeah, no, that was that. I can't remember his last name. What I remember the most about him though is before I started dating his girlfriend, I dated his little sister, and he hates me. That's all I remember about him.
Dude. I mean, you dated his sister, then you stole his girlfriend. Like, holy shit, dude.
Right? And then, no shit, I found his mom on Fling.
Should have went for it, dude. The triple.
Oh, I did. I did go for it.
The triple threat.
But she didn't reply to my message. I think she was embarrassed that one of her son's friends found her on Fling.
I got to tell you, man. A certain female that I dated in high school for a long time. Yeah. You know the one.
Yeah, I do.
I saw her mom at a bar one time, and I started talking to her. This is way after me and her had split. I think this is even after me and Alex. But I saw her mom, and I started chatting with her, and her mom was okay. I would have got down with her. She was all right. She just a drunk, but I would have fucked her. She was put together. And she was looking through her phone at something, and she was trying to show me something, and she showed me a picture, and it was of her pussy, dude. I was like, whoa. She's like, oh, wrong picture. I was like, yeah, it was.
Right. By the way, my number is 307.
I know I should have pulled the trigger on it, but I was just like, oh, it's just too awkward. I should have, though.
You should have.
I think she was single.
So?
Yeah, you know what I did for,
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you give me a roll?
Right.
I know there's like a 25-year difference, but how would you think about a young man shaking that fucking tree?
Dude, one of the best sexual experiences of my life was with a woman. There was a 25-year difference.
Fuck, I only wish, dude. I think my wife is a woman who's older than me in years. I think she's only 5 years older than me, but I think that's the oldest gap I've ever had.
Yeah, no, I remember my mom came down and she was visiting for Thanksgiving one year when I was living down here. I was out of high school before I moved back up to Wyoming, and you and me luckily reconnected.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
I don't even know how long after. How long were you living there before me and you hooked up?
Let's see, I graduated high school in 05 and I moved up in 08.
Well, I dropped out in 07.
Yeah, well, I graduated in Galena.
I dropped out in 07. Me and that certain lady, we moved in together, and it was probably the same year.
Yeah.
08. 2 years. Maybe I dropped out in 06. I did drop out in 06.
Oh.
I was supposed to graduate in 07. I dropped out in 11th grade. So it was 06. So we did hook up in 08. You were fresh off the fucking farm there. How long did you live there before you moved into that apartment?
Oh, fuck. I don't know. Not long. Not very long at all.
Yeah, because I had been living with Mikey in that apartment for fucking 6 months.
Yeah. No, before me and Laura...
And trust me, we went to that Come and Go, or that Mini Mart, all the time.
Yeah.
And the first time I saw you was the first time I saw you at that Mini Mart. It's not like I had seen you before and we just didn't connect. The first time I saw you, that was the first time. I was like, oh, who's this new guy? Who's bald? Kind of looks familiar. Short, though. Shorter than I remember.
Yeah. I used to be taller.
Yeah. He shrunk. He lost his shins in the war.
Right? Yo, fit him in.
Dude, I swear to God, I was 5'4" in high school.
Dude, you were... I remember being so much bigger than you.
Dude, you were a fucking giant in my memory. You were so tall. So tall to me. I swear, I was 5'4" until fucking 11th grade, and I hit a growth spurt.
Dude, the thing is, I stopped growing in 11th grade. I made it to 5'11" in my junior year, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna be over 6 foot. Fuck yeah! And life was like, nah, you done.
Yeah, you're done. And then I fucking dropped out of high school in 11th grade, and I was like 5'5", and then all of a sudden, I just hit a miraculous growth spurt, and it shot up like 6 inches. And now I'm
Yeah.
5'11". I was like, met you, and I'm like, wait, that's Troy? But we're the same height. This doesn't make any sense.
Right?
Dude, my wife was taller than me. My wife is 5'6". She was taller than me when I was 15.
Yeah.
And because we only talked online for years. And the whole time we were talking online, my thought, because you know me, I cannot date a woman taller than me.
It is weird.
It's not like chauvinistic. It's not.
No, it's not chauvinistic. It's just.
It's an old school thought process that was instilled in me very early that a man should be bigger than his wife or his woman, because it's like, I don't know. It's like something about like, I don't know. I can't even explain it. It's almost like primal. Like,
See,
I should be bigger so I can protect them. Like,
see, I dated a girl who was 6'4".
yeah.
And it was weird to me because, like, I like to put my arm around my woman,
Yeah.
you know, or hold hands and stuff like that. But I'm all this.
Dude, when you hold a woman
and trying to kiss, like,
when you grab a woman close to you, you want their head to be right here on your chest.
yeah.
That's the perfect place. Not up here where your head's on their boobs, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. I'm not saying that.
No. But see, the thing is, she's 6'4". I have enough women looking down on me. I don't need my girlfriend doing it.
Yeah, dude, my mom, my grandma, everybody. Come on, dude. But the whole fear, because me and my wife hadn't seen each other in 10 plus years, it was like, is she still taller than me? I didn't know I grew. I had no idea.
I knew.
That kind of thing doesn't really register in your brain after middle school. How much have I grown? Am I taller than the, none of that shit. But then when I finally came face to face with my wife, she told me, she's like, I was so scared I was taller than you because last time, she was taller than me. And I was like,
right.
Yeah, me too. But I'm like, I tower over her, of course. She's 6'6". I'm fucking 5 to 6 inches taller than her. So I was like, oh, thank God. Like, I cannot be with a woman who is taller than me. It eats away at me. I just can't. Like, even Schofield, she was the same height as me, and it bothered me. Like, no, I can't. You're as tall as me, which doesn't. It's not like I feel like I tower over a woman or some weird masculine thing. It's like I grew up as a protector. A man is a protector. He is the.
Okay, so talking about the heights and shit like that, you know how some people like measure their kid's height in the door frame and you mark it growing and stuff like that. Well, Emily wants to start doing that. I'm cool with that. Well, I was like, yeah, we can do that, I'm gonna do her and then we'll do Jameson too. So if we actually do that, next time you come down, after everyone goes to sleep, we're just gonna like measure like 8-9 inches off the floor and mark it there and write our names on it. And then when Michelle's like, what's that? We laid down and measured our boners last night. And the thing is, she would fucking believe it. She wants you to be like, oh my God, you guys really fucking did, didn't you?
I don't want her to have weird thoughts about me, bro. So I'd be
right?
Like 13, 14 inches up.
She'll be like, wait a minute, you're actually bigger. I was like, that's all foreskin, baby.
That's because I stretched it out. That's right. My balls included.
Well, we're the same height, but I was wearing a snow cap with a little ball on top.
So a lot of people call me Stan. Oh, man. I judge my son's height by if I can fart in his face or not. Dude, it's the prime fucking time. He's at the perfect height for me to fart in his face. Dude, we're at Walmart today. Oh, it's so beautiful. We were at Walmart today, and we were looking at, Walmart's got like that special section of horror characters. They got Jason, Predator. I mean, they got all these cool-ass characters in the video game section. My son's all looking at him and shit. He's all stoked and whatnot. And I'm like, hey, man, hold your hand out like this. Like, hold it out like a cup. And he's like, all right. So he held it out and he's all excited. And I just fucking grabbed his hand and I farted in it. My wife is like, "You are feral," and just walked away. I was like, and you know what he did? Guess what he did?
Sniff it.
He went,
Yeah.
and I said, "That's my boy.
I was gonna say, that's your son.
That's my boy right there." He's because that's called a courtesy sniff.
Yeah.
It's built into every man. You give a courtesy sniff. That's it's male nature. Women, I do not think women have a courtesy sniff nature built into them.
They do, but it's always nice smells. When we do it, it's fucking atrocious.
Women have a sniff that's built into bitch. If
Yeah.
I fart around a woman, you know what I hear?
What?
Until they smell it, and then they go, "Oh my God, that stinks." I'm like, "Why were you smelling so hard? Why? I could hear you sniffing for it. Like, why? Like, you were sniffing for it.
Dude,
Like, you should not, if you heard me fart, you should not be sniffing hardcore for it."
dude, I remember when Emily was like 3 or 4 years old. Not very old, mostly just walking around. And I was taking like a poncho's crap. Like it was bad. Like I'm dying.
Carne asada fries.
Yeah. And she's like looking for me and she opens up the bathroom door and she sees me and she's got this look of joy on her face. Like, "I found Daddy." And then the smell hits her and it goes, and she backs out, never breaking eye contact with me, and shuts the door. I've never felt so judged in my entire life. And I have literally been judged and went to prison. And I've still never felt so judged in my entire fucking life. And she always gives me crap about it because, get the bubble guts and shit, We don't always control it. Like, I'll lean down to give her a hug goodnight while she's in bed and I'll rip ass. And she just, like, pushes me away. And she goes, "In my room when I'm trying to go to sleep."
Oh, you've turned her into a sassy boy.
Like, I'm sorry, honey. And she goes, "No." Like, she doesn't even accept my
Wait till
apology.
Jameson gets older, bro. He's gonna high five you for ones like that. He's gonna be like, "Dad, hell yeah, dude." Dude, when I wake up in the mornings on the weekends and I Calder's in bed with us, I'll fucking, I'll rip. Dude, the one thing I love about being a dad, and I always thought my dad was like amazing, dad morning farts. Dude, there's no farts better than a dad morning fart. Dude, my dad used to be able to rip the best farts in the morning, and I never understood. I'm like, man, he's got like the best farts in the morning. Like, they're so loud and so, like, how does he do it? Well, I get it now. He eats real food, like adult food. In the mornings, bro, I can rip amazing farts. And my son thinks that they are the best. He'll wait for it. And I'll be like, I'll just lean over and just let it go. And he'll be like, "Oh, that was a good one, Dad." Fucking give me a high five. I'm like, yes. I've reached the pinnacle of dadism.
Oh, I bet your wife loves that shit.
Oh, yeah. No, she's not impressed. She just calls me feral. That's her thing. "You're feral." And she walks away.
Like,
Yeah,
I take that as a compliment.
Yeah, when my wife farts, she's like, "I'm sorry." I'm like, yeah, they smell way worse than mine.
Yeah.
Because they're not mine. I like my own farts. She, I don't like her.
I'll tell you what's the worst fart is a pregnant fart.
Mm-hmm. I just like to pretend women don't fart. And then when my wife farts in front of me, it like shatters the glass again. I'm like, no. I just got it in my mind that you don't do that. Don't do that I fart. You don't fart.
Right.
I'm the gross one. I'm the animalistic pig. You don't do that.
Dude, what cracks me up is my dog Kara. She'll fart when she's asleep, and it always wakes her up scared.
Oh my God, dude! When my dogs fart, bro, I got a pit bull.
Dude, dog farts are the worst.
Dude, he farts constantly, and his farts, I swear to God, man, they'll kill a tick. I had a tick on my leg. Crixus walked by and farted, and the tick fell off. I was like, "Oh shit!" I need to keep this dog around me. Always farting on me. But damn, dude, his farts are bad.
Like, yeah, they're brutal.
Horrifically bad. And Kratos, he don't fart that much, but when he does, I can tell. I'm like, that's a Kratos fart. That is Crixus has the same farts. His farts smell the same all year long. When Kratos farts, I'm like, that is way worse. Like it is like it will cripple the plants. The plants crinkle. I'm like, oh God. It smells like sauerkraut mixed with dog throw up. It's all
Dude, man, Kara's are so fucking bad. Like she'll be on the couch and she'll fart and she like jumps up and looks around and then she looks at me like I'm an asshole for waking her up.
you did it.
I'm just like I'm playing video games at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I can taste it. I'm like,
Oh. Oh.
and then I don't know why, but every time a dog farts, they automatically start wagging their tail like, yeah, waft.
Because they don't want it near them. They're trying to fan it out, dude. Like, get the fuck away from me.
I'm like, go in the bedroom.
Disgusting.
Dogs are great.
All right. We got to wrap this up. It's been like 3 hours.
Yeah. All right. Well, before we do, remember, guys, if she gives you chlamydia, you shall pass it to her familia.
Hey. Those who stand on toilet, high on pot.
If she won't give you any because she's mad, there's always her stepdad.